Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas! What's up? Hello, everyone. Happy Christmas, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Holy Night. What up? What up? What up? What up? Good to be here, everyone. Thank you very much for joining. I know that it's Christmas Day itself, and I appreciate that that you're joining me for today's stream. Got some time before I head out for my own festivities, but being that I am of Latino descent, the main Christmas celebration already happened. You know what I mean? Merry Christmas, Yevs. Merry Christmas, one guy. What was that voice? It's just my voice. It's a why is me be great my miracle. Shout out to everyone who joined. Jet Snail Cosmics, Dusk, OJ Smalls, Hola Hola. It's Jaundice time once again. Just for a bit. Let me see. Septangle Max, Astro Sands, who joined for a little bit and then had to dip. No worries. Anyone else that I'm missing? Let me see. Labriction, one guy, and Angel. Let me see. So Dusk wanted me to read what they said. Merry Christmas, my sillies and goobers. Not just silly goobers, sillies and goobers. How are you all doing? And what did you guys get? I got a ramen microwave thingy. That's pretty hype. An art kit, a Sonic Lego set, and Smash Brothers. Oh, you got Smash Brothers? That's cool, man. Awesome. And I saw that Max got a new phone, so he's ready to cook up some beats for us. You know what I'm saying? Celebrating my birthday, Astro Sands. Happy belated birthday, my boy. Anyone else that I'm missing? In this part of the world, the Christmas festivities already happened. Yep. It's you just gotta wait until midnight, then you open the gifts, and then that's it. Christmas Day is just basically a day off. What's up, Max? Read my first message, assuming you don't mind. Let me see. The first message was considering donating, but I'm going over budget this year. No worries. Do not worry about it one single bit. I will cook up something that sounds like Sonic Rush OST. I'm excited, man. Hideki Nakanuma, very good artist to aspire to emulate. How's everyone doing today? Just catching up on anything right here. I think we're good. Yes, beans. Oh, Ola said I got a controller and a pair of shoes. I'm really happy. That's all you need in life, man. That's all you need in life. What in the Kentucky Fried Fuck is that gift behind you? You talking about this little guy right here? Or are you talking about this little gremlin right there? Or maybe you're talking about the gremlin all the way over there. Know what I'm saying? This is the ethereal being known as Chomic. No need to explain for that. Know what I'm saying? Run, shot, run. Speaking of Sonic Rush, I'm making a 3D Sonic Run animation. Very cool. Very cool. Immediately sending it in the server. Sounds good. And speaking of the server, I see that I've been tagged on a couple of things. I got a message from Dr. Beast, if you're watching, BeastMD, if you're watching the video or the stream or the VOD, I see your message on Discord. I will give you a good reply later. Thank you very much. And well wishes, Merry Christmas to you too, brother. I got a Wacom drawing tablet for Christmas. Let's go, man. I saw. Praise Chomic. You already got it, Matt. You already got it, man. Praise Chomic. Yes, sir. That's the cult. What would you do if you won $100 in tacos? I certainly wouldn't eat them. Honestly, if you want my real answer, I'd probably donate it. Donate it to the local shelter. $100 worth of tacos? I'm sure that people can. I already got a lifetime supply of tacos just from family and stuff like that. I could certainly give away $100 of Wacom or Wacom. Is that how you call it? Wacom? Vacuum? Let's see. What's in the general right here? Did you get head that you wanted? What? What's going on here? What is going on here? Arts and crafts. Very cool. I'm seeing improvement, Dusk. I'm seeing a lot of improvement. Also, I like that you're using crayon. I'm assuming that's crayon. Gives it a very nice texture to it. Merry Dukemas, fellas. And you got the Lego right here. That's sick, man. I love that. The Sonic Lego. That's very nice. Made it with my art kit. Awesome. It's not crayon? What is it with? I got a Wicked Lego set for my sister. She really liked it. She really liked it. It's from last stream? What do you mean? It's from last stream. What do you mean by that? Oh, the head. Gotcha. I still haven't watched Sonic 3, so if you could not give any spoiler, I would appreciate that. No spoilers here. No spoilers until like the first or 2nd of January, I would imagine. And then we could talk spoilers. But no spoilers, no spoilers. There's some things that I wanted to pull up on stream. Speaking of Sonic, firstly, I saw this awesome poster on Twitter. I think that this is a unique... Oh, you know what? I have seen this movie shadow model used in promotions, I think. I haven't seen movie Sonic use this pose, though. But this is reminiscent of SA2 key art, which is very, very good. Shout out to Holographicos 3. They made the movie poster. I'm going to play TSB, sounds good. Oh, I saw this on Twitter. I've been seeing this on Twitter everywhere, that someone included Without You, which is the ending theme of the Shadow Generations Dark Beginnings animation. They included it in the in actual Shadow Generations, and it sounds really, really good. I'm just gonna let this play out. It's a little long, but I think it's worth it.
I knew you could do it.
Maria.
And Dusk, I very much appreciated the donation. Thank you so much. That was very generous of you.
Professor, what's happening?
Watch, the vocals are gonna kick in right now.
Without Black Doom's influence, the time anomaly is beginning to
That's
heal.
sweet music, man. That's good music right here.
To our own point in time.
I'll stop Root.
Casey Lee Williams. I hope that they bring them back for
Stop this moment in
for
time.
more Sonic music.
No. We don't want to be frozen in one place in time.
Also, this just really underscores how great of an ending Shadow Generations had.
Friends need your help.
But you don't know what's going to happen.
Oh, I love that delivery from Kirk Thornton.
I know I'll see you again. And if fate draws us apart, I will always.
Ooh, man. Hold on. Wait for the drop.
Maria.
Cinema. Cinema, dude. Oh, man.
Wait.
Cinema. What did I just open the stream to? Cinema. Person guy. Very good stuff. I have no idea why they didn't use this theme on Shadow Generations. It could have capped off an already great game. And Dadan Kirk voices a creepy old man. We got Gunner's Shadow before GTA 6. Damn. I just realized that Shadow meme made it into Sonic 3. What was it? AstroSense, YSB, how was your Christmas? It was wonderful. I got this wonderful shirt from my lovely girlfriend. Thank you, Christina. I also got some hats that I wore on stream the other day. I got an essential oil diffuser from her. And I got a magazine from her. I feel like I'm missing something else. Forgive me, my dear love. Other than that, I got this little eye care massage. What did I just drop? Oh, my fucking my little speaker. Got this eye care massage. It's mirrored right now, but I got this from my sister. This is supposed to help with the fact that I'm staring at my computer like 24 hours a day. So it's very, very useful. I got some clothes, got some gift cards. But honestly, Christmas for me this year was more focused on me giving back to the people that I truly, truly love and appreciate. So that includes you guys. Thank you very much for a wonderful year. I do plan on making a year-end video, just recapping the whole thing and properly addressing you guys. But you guys are seriously the best. Your generosity is, unparalleled compared to another small YouTuber community and stuff like that. I definitely can agree with that. And I absolutely love streaming, and I'm very happy to be streaming here with you guys. So thank you very much for spending your Rismas with me. You know what I mean? My B-Day today. Let's go! Happy birthday, Astro Sans. How old are we turning? Actually, don't answer that. I refuse to know. Anti-essential oil diffuser. Happy birthday, Astro Sans. Absolutely. By the way, Young, I will be able to code today. Let's go, dude. If we're looking at stuff I did posted in our Chabble recently, absolutely. Just tag me in that, Septangle, so that I could properly pull it up really quickly, so I don't have to keep finding it. It has to do with the part of the movie that's in Espanol. Oh yeah! I guess so, huh? I was kind of looking for that. I was like, maybe they shouldn't have gone to London. Well, that's not a spoiler. Never mind. I was about to start spoiling shit. Bro's birthday lands on Christmas? Gas. I know, for real. Merry Christmas, Alfie, and everyone who celebrates. Thank you so much, Alfie. Merry Christmas to you, too. And you got the goat emote. Let's go. Thank you for supporting the channel as a member long enough to receive that goat emote. And Shout out to OJ Smalls again, whom I shouted at last time for supporting the channel for a full year. He got the Sleeping God emote, the Sleeping Chomik emote. YSB, you trying to make us cry? Thank you for the kind words, though. Oh, absolutely. It's not my intention to make you cry. I'm here to spread the joy. Birthday's on January 3rd. Let's go, Dusk. I better see you there. Ready the present cannon. Ready the present cannon, everyone. Ho, ho, ho. Shadow just spreading Christmas cheer onto the moon. And then also this. I don't know. This just landed on my feed.
Laser!
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Something Deltarune related. Sound warning, by the way. This video is going to be very, very loud. So prepare yourself. I'm not going to play the full thing.
Gay people, gay people, gay people, gay people. Fire! Gay people, gay people, gay people, gay people. Gay people, gay people, gay people, gay people. Fire! Gay people, gay people, gay people.
That is essentially the Jevil experience, dude. That is essentially the Jevil experience. Elf is a classic? Absolutely, dude. Absolutely. One more thing that I saw that I wanted to pull up on stream. I'm sure you guys have found this YouTuber already. I just came across it the other day. She. I mean, when you start seeing how they talk, you'll understand why I said what I said. I don't even know how to properly explain this, but this is UU's live stream diary, I believe. This was just on my recommended. How to Riz the Christmas holiday season, not clickbait. I'm gonna let her spit some game to you fellas, because I know y'all need it if you're watching this.
Doesn't have the word Riz in it for no reason. Christmas doesn't have the word Riz in it for no reason. The holidays are the perfect time to Riz at that fine shy you've had your eyes on for a long time. And that's why you have me, the Riz Master, here to assist you.
The Riz Master, right here.
Tips.
She's actually the Riz Apprentice. I'm the Riz Master here, as we clearly have established here.
100% guaranteed, unpatched methods on how to Riz, okay? So basically you must approach Riz with a literary and historic mindset. Think Romeo and Juliet, the love story of all these centuries. This is what it's all about. And that just leads me to the conclusion that the most effective kind of Riz is like serenading someone, singing a song to them. That is what the true essence of Riz is. It's been going on for centuries. Poems, reading poems to each other, singing songs, playing the guitar. That music is love. So my tip...
I disagree with that. Poems don't necessarily have to be music. Just because it rhymes sometimes doesn't mean that it's song in nature. It's music in nature. Okay? But I'm not going to totally discount all the advice that they're about to spit right there. How did we go from hi, I'm X to this brings me to my conclusion? We don't... Her mind. She's always 2 meds ahead, dude. My guinea pig kind of looks like our Lord and Savior Chomik. Dude, I love that. I love that. What up, Navs Durag? I am creature. I'll check out clips in a second, Max.
To you is basically on December 24th, the night before Christmas.
Sorry, this is outdated information then.
You must approach their window, preferably around like 12. So like, because it's like the evening and it's like romantic. It's Christmas Eve after all. So you must approach their window at that time. And you need to make sure that their window is open, okay? You need to make sure that their window is open. This is going to be like Romeo and Juliet. You need to make sure that their window is open. You either trick them or convince them to open their window the day before, or you're going to like break it with a rock. And
It's called breaking and entering. However, that's what the nerd emoji government calls it. It's called serenading for the true sigmas and alphas.
it's okay, like after your Riz succeeds, like they won't even care. They'll probably even thank you for like breaking the window, because it's like, oh my god, thank you for showing me your beautiful voice. Trust me, he, she, they will love your singing. They will forgive you for breaking your window. So anyway, once that happens, you need to either, like you just need to start singing. If you can play an instrument, if you can play piano, bring that piano out there, bring that piano below the window, okay? If you have your chorus, if you have your friends sing too, bring them too. You can all sing a beautiful tune.
Chat, when I do this for my girlfriend, I better see every one of you show up at her house. I'll throw the rock. Don't worry. You guys don't have to throw the rock. I'll throw the rock. I'll throw a brick, actually, at her window. And then I'll, like, pull up with the violin and stuff like that. The rest of chat has to be singing, though. That's the chorus. That's a key thing that she doesn't really elaborate upon, but it's very important.
And
Very
some
important.
tunes that I've been like recommending, some songs are like, you obviously have to make them like holiday songs. So for example, you gotta be like, the weather outside is rizzy, but the fire is so skibbity. And since I've got to go, Ohio, Ohio, those who know, you gotta point up and say, you know, or you can sing, all I want for Christmas is you. Once again, these are foolproof, unpatched, 100% guarantee. I have tried these methods out and they have worked. These Riz techniques work for sure, and I'm the Riz master and I certify this method.
Again, Rez Apprentice, I'm the Riz Master. Where does she live? Then I'll come by and provide YZB the brick. I'll give you the address right now. There you go. The Lego set I got is cool. There's a part where you place Sonic in a ball and put it under a thing, then hit the thing to send him forward. Very, very cool. Very cool. When your knee surgery is due tomorrow, check the Grinch thing above her. True. Very true. Let me see. Anyway, this is very, very important information. And, again, everything that they... I don't know how I came across this YouTube channel, but they have 155k subscribers. YZB, you have the competition for the spot as Riz Master. She does have quite a bit of Riz, I will say that. I can't deny that the information that she provided was actually very, very Rizzy. Very Rizzy. Anyway, that's all I got. That's all I got for y'all for today. Matt the Matt. Oh, hell yeah. Let me give you rolls. Easy baked pizza. There we go. Perfect. Let me actually pull the Discord and then put that in chat in case if anyone wants to join. Welcome to the community, Matt the Matt. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. Well. Is that Potshot? What up, man? Merry Christmas to you. Merry Christmas. It's good to see you. It's very, very good to see you. I guess I could bring on my sax and play Careless Whisper. No. You won't play the sax. I will have you singing the brain rot, Wham Christmas song for us. What's up, YZB? What is up, Potshot? It's very good to see you. Very good to see you. I'm so hesitant to ping people. No worries. I did see this. Hell yeah, Septangle. Fantastic. Peak art, as always. Very, very grateful to have talented people in the server. Just in general. RE08. Did a little sketch and then did some shading. Very good stuff. I love this character design. I thought this was an Undertale yellow stream. It is. I just tend to yap and also want to, just partake in what I see on the internet with people. You know what I mean? Thank you. No, thank you. Me when and then think of it.
Gay people. Gay people.
Hell yeah. Peak. Very peak. Very peak. Hobby rolls would be so peak. What would be the hobby roll? Like, the artist? Yeah, I would be down for that. Been a while since I've been to a stream. I know, we've been graced with Potshot, dude. Sorzin, Merry Christmas, insert YZV emo. No worries, Sorzi. Listen, man, you're a valued member in this community, so I appreciate you for joining in for at least a little bit. Thanks, brother. Appreciate it. I hope that you guys are having a great time. Gay people. Big people. I can tell you've played Peak. I have. Hey, Hawk, to spit on that thing, for real. For real. Welcome to Wonton, dude. Let's go. Thank you, Sorzin. I appreciate you supporting the channel. Thank you, man. Thank you. Shame. Sorzin jump scare, for real. All right. Well, I don't think that there's much more to cover anymore. So let's actually get started with the main part of the stream. So last night, I was on Twitter, and because I re-downloaded Twitter. I can't escape it. This information was also provided on Blue Sky, so I could have, seen that on that platform instead of Twitter, but, it is what it is. But I saw that people were talking about an art book that was released by Undertale, Yellow's development team. And I saw that there was a lot of discussion about it. I personally haven't been spoiled on it, so this could be either very small or very, very cool. And I'm willing to take a chance on anything for this. Oh, perfect. The screen ratio is very perfect for this. So last night I was on Twitter, and it's bound to be downhill from there. Well, listen, we got this, okay? So I doubt that it's going to be just a mess, you know? What was that song? I honestly don't know. Oh, you mean the Jevil song? It was just the Elf remix of the Jevil theme. But I gotta say that I do have to admit that Undertale Yellow has been probably the best gaming experience that I've had this year. I think that it created a lot of core memories. It's very, very impressive as a fan game. And I was just very enthralled with the narrative. So I think that I'm a certified Jaundice enjoyer, dude. I love Jaundice so much. And the fact that they released an art book and I'm excited to go through it goes to show that they did a fantastic job really enthralling those who play the game. You know what I mean? Undertale Yellow is why I'm here in the first place. Absolutely. So thank you. See, we already got wonderful people in the community because of this game. So thank you very much. I appreciate it. Winter break, so it's gonna be I'll be able to attend every stream for a month. Let's go. What up, Fire Lord SSBU? Merry Christmas. Are any of you on the nice list or in the naughty list or the Sigma Alpha male list? I am on the brain rot list. As in, I produce a lot of brain rot through these streams, you know what I mean? Check arts and crafts again. I tried to draw Clover from Undertale Jaundice from memory. Clover! That's I love that, dude. You know what? This is a very charming art style. I love it. This looks more like a park ranger hat though. You know what I mean? Hell yeah, though. Hell yeah. I hate when people come back into fighting game when you kill them. For real, dude. For real. Yeehaw indeed. Undertale Yellow is what brought me here, and I'm really happy to stay here. Thanks, Ola. Listen, to those that have joined because of the Undertale Yellow streams, and were actually, like, you know, entertained enough by me to stick around, that is such a huge compliment. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. Well, without further ado, let's get through this, huh? There are 293 pages. This is a gigabyte worth of content. Gigabyte for a PDF. That's pretty crazy. I don't know if we're gonna get through everything. We could probably just speedrun this, honestly. But I guess we'll see. We got a table of contents, 292 pages. Whew. That's quite a bit. In Undertale Yellow, there's something you still haven't done. I guess I'll never get to it. Inspiration is a beautiful thing. Many of those who have played Toby Fox's Undertale know this, and were given the same feelings and creative boost that I was given in January 2016. The world contained in that simple EXE file was unlike anything I had experienced before, full of love, humor, tears, and bangers. The story it told was complete and satisfying, but people always long for more of something they like. So off I went. Oh, that's wonderful. And inspiration is absolutely a beautiful thing. It festers more creativity. Ah, you're right, I haven't done Pig Croak. Guess I haven't, huh? Guess I'm just gonna have to find a YouTube video for it. My food is so hot I have to blow it in my mouth. So true. So true. Of course, there was no way I could create such a project alone, not even close. So from the beginning and throughout the years, many amazing artists volunteered to lend their skills to the game. It would have never gotten off the ground so if it weren't for them. So who are they, huh? We got Figburn. Oh, good. I'm really glad that we get like a full credits for everyone that developed this game because it's very good. Dude, Big Croak, it's fun seeing your gameplay. YZB Gameplay's peak. Thank you. I could try doing it at some point. I'ma eat. Sounds good, Lubriction. Figburn for concept artist. Glitch Pie for sprite artist, concept artist. Actually, this is a team of concept artists for sprites. Arrow Artwork and Gazeter. Nero Sensei for concept artist, Televik. Dead Cat as a sprite arts programmer. A Wild Daydreamer. Spasco, Inuk Noodle, Note Block, and Marshy Monarch. Additional art by Grey Duavis, Lidvik Art, Emalum, Sweaterbat, Stillium, Greeley, K-Cad Backwards, Dak, Bloquito, Vegard Jensen. Shout out to everyone, man. Shout out to everyone. You know, it's interesting that, you know, it's probably boring to sift through so many of the credits and seeing who, like, contributed to a piece of art or work that you really enjoy. But you never know, man. Someday, one or all of these people are going to make something that you truly enjoy. And it's always very wonderful to track their progress into arriving that, you know what I mean? Huge W for them, for real, dude. Hey, Alex, what's up? Yebs, I have a challenge for you. What is it? For a week, you have to change your YouTube name to Yeb and your Discord username to Young Ebake. Maybe for 100 donos. 100 donos, I will do that. What other way to celebrate Christmas than McDonald's? God, do I love America. Oh, I love that. I gave people the artist role. Thank you very much for doing that, Dusk. Hey, Superstar. Hey, suckers. What up, man? Merry Christmas, Yebs. Merry Christmas, Alex. I like how I keep saying Yebs enough, and people are going to really believe that that's what the channel's name is called. And it's going to produce a Mandela effect where people are going to be like, what? Wait, what? Was the Z always before the B? I thought it was always after. Check arts and crafts? For what? What do you need me to check your, check arts and crafts? Ah. Clover, or what? that is clover. That is clover, and it's a 4-leaf clover, too. They're very lucky. Bro is the real clover, for real. That's a very good clover. That's a very good clover. I love that. I love that. Set reaction rolls to set rolls for hobbies? I'll ask Cabby to do that. How was your Eve of Sea, Goat? Very good. Very good. Got to eat a lot of food. Got a lot of good gifts. Got to spend it with family, and they seem to love my gifts. Got chestnuts roping on an open fire to attend to Yesba. I crave my UTY art. I will. I'll get to it. Thanks, YCB. Stop. We're gonna you guys know that I have like undiagnosed dyslexia, right? I'm gonna start believing that my name is actually Yebs. Hat wearing gun wearing hat for real. You should draw a gun wearing hat for real. Bears. The beginning. After a bunch of ideas for an Undertale prequel rushed to my mind one night, I typed up this rough outline to pitch on various subreddits, hoping to build a team. A team. Undertale fan game. You start the game like the original, but you don't meet Flowey at the beginning. Instead, you travel until about this part. When you click at the... We all know that. Oh, actually, let me read this. When you click the switch, a trapdoor will open and you will fall further into the dark ruins. As it turns out, Flowey's there to greet you. You'll say something about how every child that falls down here goes on the same pathway to Troyal's house, which is too easy, is getting boring, so he opened up a new path to spice it up. He then leaves you and you have to venture through new dark ruins lit up by torches and such. This will eventually lead to Toriel's house, where somehow you get through the door to the world. Interesting. Wow, so that was the original concept, huh? Once you're at the Snowden path, there will be a wall made of wood, a red circle drawn on the ground, and a note written by Papyrus on it. Papyrus was supposed to make it, huh? Well, we'll say something like, "Human, stand within the circle drawn on the ground and wait for me to come capture you." You decide not to, of course, and find an opening in the woods behind you. This will lead to a vertical path through the woods and will eventually turn west. This will lead to a cliff drop off with a bridge going across the ocean. When you are traveling across the bridge, something will come out of the water below and break the bridge, plummeting you into the ocean. It's gonna be Onion Sun. You'll probably find some scuba gear lying around in the woods. Scuba gear? Whoa, scuba gear would have been crazy. This will lead to an underwater world section where you have to battle sea monsters / creatures. We would have to figure out more stuff that would happen there. Wow, that is very interesting. Young, are you dyslexic? I feel like I am. I feel like I absolutely am. Why Easy before April Fools just make an announcement on Discord saying, "Today I'm changing my username from Yebs to YEasyB." That's a good one. That's a good one. I like that. Can't wait for the Shellman's Awakening. That should be able to release sometime in January. Also, there's a sequel to Shellman's. Tutorial's house would have been crazy. That would have been insane. Anyway, keep it going. After things happen there, you will get back on land where you find yourself in a desert canyon-like area. This will eventually lead to the Wild West town, where a nice chunk of the game takes place. There will be a wanted gang of bandits causing trouble around. Okay, so that was the Furious 5 at some point, huh? They hide out in the mines just out of town. You would have to infiltrate their base and defeat or spare each member. As for the gun and hat, the child gets gun hat, those would belong to the leader of the bandits. I don't have a name for him yet, but I'm leaning towards him being a crocodile. You would take his gun and hat after you defeat him, along with maybe becoming the new sheriff. There's a lot of interesting battle stuff we could work in, like Western duels, some kind of gambling battle with cards, cup shuffling, etc. Well, thank God they didn't do that, because I probably would have lost interest with that. The bandit boss could fight with a revolver, lassos, and spurs. Underwater stuff could be bubbles, harpoons, and spikes for a sea urchin creature. Because her child has to die in the end, it could create a bittersweet ending which could work really well. I have an idea. You could take a picture in the Western town with some friends, save it in your hat, and after you die, it can show Frisk finding the hat and looking at the picture to give it a not-so-sad ending. I don't like that. I'm glad they didn't do that. Would have been a little too on the nose, you know what I mean? We would have to come up with at least 2 endings, plus piece together events that would happen in these areas. Let me know what you think. You can see where some ideas stood the test of times and where others did not. It is a bit hard for me to read nowadays, but as a 15-year-old, it was a solid plan. Listen, if anyone is under the age of 18 and you are not doing this, I'm disappointed in you. I'm just kidding. I'm literally 11 years a senior of whenever this was creative, and this makes me feel like I need to embrace more creativity in my life to do stuff like this. You know what I mean? I noticed you, superstar. I got an Oculus Quest for Christmas. That's pretty baller, dude. Let's go, man. Who gave that to you? Showman's The Awakening is the first game? That's why it's called The Awakening? I thought Showman... Oh, I'm thinking of The Greatest Showman, the movie. My bad. Let me see. Check arts and crafts. What are we sipping on? Ponche, brother. Ponche. Latino Christmas style. You know what I'm saying? I can't put down the cup. I can't put down the ponche cup, bro. I can't put down the cup. What is that guy singing? I forget how that melody goes. Is the art book in the Undertale a yellow game? No, it's not. It is available on Twitter and Blue Sky on the Undertale Yellow official Twitter. I love this. This is what needed to happen to Flowey. Martlet. This is just a Twitter bird with some tuft of hair up top. That's funny. That's good. Y'all are on some shit today, huh? We're so back. What is your gaming recap? I will get into that with the final video of the year. I got you though. Who likes water in this stream? I love water. Very good water. Got a 4K TV this Christmas. Oh, you know what? My mom got one too. Hell yeah, dude. Ugly SCP tattoo. Why are you calling my SCP tattoo ugly, bro? Water goated for real. Did you see the clip? I did see the clip. All right. Lost at Sea. Before we get into the game, we got to talk about the scuba diving elephant in the room. As mentioned in the pitch document, a main area idea at the beginning was underwater. That's clever. This would have had Clover exploring a large lake, encountering oceanic monsters, and solving oceanic puzzles. A few concepts were made, but the area was quickly scrapped in the first month or 2 of development due to being out of place within the larger scope of the game. I mean, the only place that I can think of would be like if you were to travel through Waterfall, I suppose, and then that opened up into a larger oceanic area. That'd be crazy. Put the cup on the table, bro. I can't. Ponche's so good. The ponche is so good, brother. Water's always an S tier, absolutely. Speaking of water, right? A concept for the main boss of the sea. We wanted to reuse them as an NPC in the final game, but never ended up doing so. That is a cute design, I love that. What you doing? Want to hear a song? A sea urchin! Oh, that's cute. Iceberg. Meow meow. I did see the clip, Max. It's not tattoo, it's supposed to sound like potato. Ugly SCP tato. I don't know what that means. Hopefully I didn't say a slur. And with that, Undertale yellow for real. The areas. Oh, there's gonna be some prime, there's gonna be some prime wallpaper material here, man. The ruins, of course, classic area. I began development by haphazardly recoloring the original ruins tiles to be slightly darker. Luckily, real artists came in later to do more, to add more originality to the title sheet. LOL. Original ruins tiles by EasyM. Interesting. Oh man, sprite work. Crazy stuff, man. Crazy stuff. Check arts and crafts. I drew a concept for a minigame for one of my games, and I wanted to know what you think. Did you? Let me see. Concept for a minigame based on Game Boy games, like original Game Boy. I like the colors. I do like the colors. What is this? A little bean, or is this a heart? Is that a kidney bean? Cosmix, the call of the streamer has made you arrive. That line is from a funny YouTuber, but I don't think you know them. I don't think I do know them, unfortunately. Which YouTuber is it? Knowing me, I just probably am out of touch. That's all. It's a spaceship? Oh, I see. The first two Dark Ruins tile tests, made in an old version of Game Maker Studio for Mac. Was this Undertale Yellow had to have been made in Game Maker Studio, right? Can someone confirm that? That's Flamingo, a Roblox YouTuber, I see. More Dark Ruins right here. Version 1, version 2, version 3, and version 4. Vinny. Each iteration of the Dark Ruins layout, complete with a placeholder name for Dalv. Oh, was it Vinny? Oh, Vinny was the name of Dalv at some point? The Vinny fight, yeah, this Vinny, huh. I feel like, I kind of like Vinny for Dalv a little bit more. You know what I mean? Do you play Roblox? If so, can you maybe make a stream one day playing Regretivator on Roblox? I'll probably bring up Roblox like once a month on stream. Last stream or 2 streams ago, I did test out some Roblox games. Is GTA 6 going to be available for the Wii U? Yes. Right after it receives a GameCube port, though. You can see how the overflow remains similar as more rooms and detail were added. The first puzzle I programmed, pushing a block, would also push its soulmate block in the opposite direction. Oh, interesting. It was scrapped early on because we couldn't think of ways to make it challenging without it feeling frustrating. Oh, very interesting. That is interesting. Corn. Candy corn. Throwback to when we were trying to lean more into a Halloween vibe with the Darker Ruins and we're throwing around the idea of candy corn stalks. We pretty quickly discarded the idea when making the actual spread. So that's why there was so much corn. One stalk of corn per tile worked better in my head. Gas to the rescue. Originally, the cave section was more open, but it didn't feel right for an Undertale game. I think that could have worked. Think burn. Flood in your city? Oh no. Jeez, man. Merry Christmas, Thomas. I love you. I love you very much, dude. Hope you guys are doing a wonderful Christmas celebration and having very good food and very good presents. Merry Christmas stream, for real, dude. I just wanted to, look at the Undertale Yellow art book that just released. I love this type of stuff. I figured that a lot of people know, the more recent viewers know me because of the Undertale Yellow stream, so, might as well just get in touch with the fan base and shit, you know what I mean? Merry Crisis. I love War. It's a line from a smaller YouTuber. You probably don't know them, LMAO. So true. They're pretty underground. We pulled an E3 with our reveal trailer, fabricating a Snowden room just to show that the game would eventually explore the area. It may not be legit, but it did inspire the Delta Rock room in the final game. Big burn. This is the Snowden map. Snowden development was troubled. Coming off the Dark Ruins, a simple self-contained area, I didn't really know where to go from there. Sure, there were vague directional bullet points I wanted to hit, but the overarching narrative was far from figured out. Originally, Snowden was going to be a sub-area, a means to an end to get to the dunes, and in some ways, maybe it still is. Kind of. Although, I actually did play a little bit of Undertale Yellow today. Like, I literally did it today, so that I could capture footage for the background that you see here, which will be the winter background from until March. And I had to go through Snowden in order to, I had to get to Snowden, right? And I was able to get through most of it pretty quickly. Of course, I was like speedrunning it a little bit. But it is kind of a transitional area until you hit like the Martlet boss fight, so I agree with that. Let me see. But eventually, it needed to introduce a few reoccurring characters that couldn't appear in the ruins because they had to be sealed off and semi-vacant. This ended up making the area sort of second introduction instead of a building block on top of the previous area. I agree. All in all, my directorial faults, and a year of engine dilemmas led to a lacking experience. Even so, the artist absolutely cooked during this era. I wouldn't go as far as to say that Snowden was undercooked. I would say that it fulfilled its role. Could you give Chomik a present? What should I get Chomik? Suggest something, Angel. Ramen is done? Absolutely. I've been attending YSB streams for a year now. Thank you, Potshot. Love you. I hate when I press enter instead of backspace. I can't read of anything, so I put it in higher picture quality, and now it lags. Oh, do you guys need me to make this any bigger? I can zoom in case if you guys are having trouble. But I'm narrating it, so you guys don't have to, stay on stream and read it, Let me see. A bunch of discs. That's a good one, Angel. I like that. I love that. Do you play Roblox? Oh, yeah. That's the last stream, or the 2 streams ago, I played some Roblox. So, I could definitely pull up some regular elevator in the future, Superstar. Appreciate you. First thing I think about this theme song is SMG4. I know, right? Let me see. Wow, concept art on a piece of line paper. That's amazing. That is really amazing. I love that. Chocolate needs a skateboard? Dude, radical chomic. I need a radical chomic. Yebs, I found my old computer. It's still in Windows 7. Might go, but stream doesn't work. Damn, for real? Oh, that would have been sick. I would have loved to see footage of that, honestly. One of the few times I contributed to concept art by Sword. Oh, this is the Martlet first puzzle that she made, right? And then the bridge puzzle right here. It was this little fella. It was this little guy right here. It's funny. Snowden tile sheet turned out much cleaner and easy to follow compared to the dark ruins. Excuse me. What a difference 1 year can make. Original Undertale Snowden tile sheet used as well. Merry Christmas from your old friend Chris. Thank you very much, Chris. Thank you. The Canadians really know how to make Christmas. It's very special. Thank you, Chris. Thank you. Very, 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 very generous. Thank you. It's old. The stream is not going to work at all. You never know. You never know, huh? Sans Undertale? Where? Where is he? W, Chris, man. Go. Originally, Snowden had a lot less rooms, but with the same amount of events and encounters, it started to feel too busy, so we decided to add more rooms where there was only something visual going on. Interesting, okay. Plus, being able to look up scenic winter images and just go ham on some cool room designs, 10 out of 10 would recommend. So I'm guessing this castle was supposed to be something initially. And then they just turned it into a gag. I might be able to afford member again? Only if you can. But your viewership is already more than enough. Thank you so much, Angel. Let me see. Rooms after bridge puzzle room. The branches in Snowden had to be placed by hand, which turned out to be kind of frustrating. Really? Oh, good lord. That's just enough branches. Jesus. Oh, good lord. This was meant for the transition between Snowden and Waterfall. Everyone forgot it existed, and thus it went unused. Oh, damn. Who's this? Are they in the game? I don't remember seeing them. The Dunes. You will get Deku'd soon. Be prepared for Deku Christmas. Uh-oh. I think we're gonna have to go with the Deku Christmas, dude. I'm not looking forward to it. I'm gonna have to read all this in my Deku voice. Well, listen. Someone wants it. Did you like my jolly drawing from yesterday? I did. Someone made an Undertale map in Roblox game called Jujutsu Shenanigans. Really? That's cool. I know we got a member of the community who's making Undertale in Minecraft. I'm gonna donate memberships just so that doesn't happen. Listen, the only way that this works is this. If I get one membership, that activates the Deku voice. If someone donates another membership, that will deactivate that Deku voice, right? So, I guess we'll see what happens. Wiseby, if you ever play Roblox again, try out Grace. I will. Just save it for next time. Just let me know. Say something massive. Grace is similar to Pizza Tower, is it? I didn't know that. Very interesting. The Dunes had a much cleaner direction from the get-go. Only one map was ever created, even if a few rooms were shuffled over the years. The sun problem was interesting to figure out. We wanted a desert, but the underground is underground. We thought maybe there could be sunlight peeking from the ceiling, but the artificial sun idea worked much better. Added fun lore, too. Very cool. I love this artwork right here. That is sick. The first sprite markup of the Dunes and what would become its tile set. I don't like it. Thank you, Vegar, for making it look better. The Sandman. Oh, I love that. Would you get a low taper fade? Of course I would. I got a taper fade last time. A low taper fade, I think, doesn't exist, for the record. I think that you either get a fade or a taper. I got a taper last time. I know you can't see it much because it's already, like, you know, growing out, but I do plan to get a haircut very, very soon. Took 7 months to get these right. 7 months to get the... Good lord. Good lord, dude. Government is always watching you, Angel. Just so you know. Who's this fella? Bigboy.png? Bigboy.png. I love that. The trees of time. I'm gonna add to code. Sounds good, Max. Thanks for joining at least for a little bit. Wow. 1 membership. And to Monofet? That's crazy. Oh man. Monofet got membership. That's crazy. Whoa. You know what else is massive? What else is massive? What else is massive? Thank you very much for the membership, Cosmics. Now remember, if you want me to turn off the Deku voice, you're gonna have to donate another membership. Anyone counts. Read my message before my last message in a second. I know it's really tough for me to read. I never really passed 3rd grade. Thank you so much. I'm out? Why? What's going on? Oh, there we go. Thanks, Chris. Hey, congratulations to Sonic Fan 001 for getting the membership. Shut it, Deku. Someone gifted Ken. I mean, listen, this is the way it's gonna be, man. This is the way it's gotta be. Why do people hate the members, the Deku voice so much? I'm an impulsive buyer. Take that. That sounds like Diddy. Take that. Take that. I'll keep gifting members to keep Deku contained. You can't contain Deku if there's money on the table, baby. That's funny. Thank you guys for donating. Oh my god! Oh no! I was gifting a membership again. Oh geez. I guess I'm gonna have to go back to Deku, huh? Oh man. How am I gonna be able to keep this up? This is gonna be really tough. The Deku voice, huh? Oh jeez. Oh, there we go. Right when I got it. Ricky Nini. What up, man? Thank you very much for the membership. Right when I got that too. Listen, 5 memberships gives you shadow, okay? Keep the image? No, I can only pull up the image if I get the membership, bro. Donate again. I can't. You're billing us for money, kind of scummy. What? I'm giving you guys, like, I am giving you incentives for donations, bro. And I told you, don't donate. If there's another one, I'm gonna get mad. Don't get mad. Come on, I'm just doing what the people want me to do, all right? Oh, man, this is, I remember on my alt, let's go, dude. Back ramen was kind of mid. That's a shame. I hate that. Grace is based on Pizza Tower. Oh my god. Another membership. Early Wizard got the membership? Wow. That's amazing. Wow. That's quite wonderful. Congratulations to Early Wizard. Grace is based on Pizza Tower. Rooms and doors, doors, rooms, Mandela catalog, pressure. I don't know what else in the Holy Bible. Oh my gosh. JKY. Finally, JKY got the membership, dude. Let's go. Potch out. Make sure that you're able to accept memberships. You could check on YouTube to make sure you do it. Do Luffy? I don't know Luffy. I don't know Luffy, dude. I don't know Luffy. Oh no, please. Merry Christmas to me, man. Merry Christmas to me and to those that are donating. I mean, you gotta give it up to both Chris and Cosmics who are warring. Give it up to them, man. Give it up to them, man. They're the goats. And please don't donate anymore if you do. You gotta keep fighting. Damn, bro. Cosmics and Chris, man, the goats. The goats. If you're a member, and especially if you were gifted a membership, use them goats emote, bro. Use them goat emotes. Come on now. You gotta give credit to my boys here. They're fighting for a really bad, either a really bad or a really good impersonation, I guess, depending on who you're asking. And I guess it's at a standstill now, huh? Thank you so much, boys. I appreciate that a lot. Thank you very much for the generosity. The goats, for real, man. The goats. Got $43 left. I can keep going. I can keep going, canceling out the Deku voice. This is war. This is war between them. Oh no. This is just war. More gifting? Nah, I can't force them. There are two wolves inside of everyone. Ones who sound like Deku and one sounds like YUZB. I can't tell which voice is more annoying. What if I give, wait, if I give more money? I'm listening. I'm listening. Chris is using his money very wisely. That's funny. Well, if you donate one membership, right? 5 memberships is the Shadow Voice for 10 minutes, right? One membership, however, one membership is the Deku Voice, but you can keep doing one memberships, right? So you can keep going like one membership here, and that it will extend it, I suppose. That is how I'm gonna do it. That's how I'm gonna do it. I gotta keep a tally, I suppose. At this point, I should just find a Deku rig, and then I should just do VTubing. Oh man. Anyway, all right, let's keep it going until there's another donation. I'm just gonna derail the whole thing. Yeah, 5 memberships. If someone donates like a full 5 membership, that will be the Shadow Voice. This is awful. I agree, but people want it. Do a really shitty Sonic. You know what? I have a really bad Sonic too. I'm really bad at doing a Sonic voice. And you know what? And the thing is that if I do a Sonic voice, it would probably be like a more personal version rather than me trying to emulate like Jason Griffith or any sort of like Sonic voice actor in particular. I think if I were to go with Sonic, what's a good Sonic voice? Oh, 5 memberships? Well, I know how to do a good Shadow voice at the very least. Dilly, Angel, DBS, Moonlinks, and Cosmics. Let's go. Now I'm gonna need to find a Shadow PNG. Should have done this before the stream. Let's go, man. W. Chris. Thank you very much. I got you. There's now a third wolf inside of me. A shadow. Shadow is inside of me. There we go. 10 memberships and I could do a Sonic voice, absolutely. Absolutely. Chris, since you're the one who donated, you can choose to end the Shadow voice whenever you'd like. But there's a 10-minute limit. You should have a Deku stream where every gift membership you have to do 5 minutes. Every time someone gifts another, the timer goes up. You'll get money because I can't control myself. That sounds like a very good way to scam people. What about Luffy? I don't know how to do a Luffy voice. $15 left, I'm getting broke. Chris, seriously, save your money. It would be great. That would make me happy. That would make me, Shadow the Hedgehog, very happy if you don't donate any more money. Whatever Napster Rock said. I can't read it. Alright, let's keep it going. In early 2019, the team hopped in a group DM without my knowledge and created the first quarter of the dunes in just a week, up until this tree. Is that Keanu Reeves? It is. When they showed me, I was confused and wished I was there. But then they explained that it was a thank you to me as the director and their friend. That meant a lot. Hell yeah. The original main room. Gemstones. Cave rooms. I'm glad, Chris, I'm glad. Shadow Check General, I got you. That is the worst luck. I'm very sorry. I'm very, very sorry. Very, very sorry, Potshot. I'm a stupid little guy. No, you're not. but I appreciate you for donating, and if you need to charge it back, please do so. I don't want to rip away your Christmas money. Anyway, let's keep it going. Frick, man, I can't get to my station. Do your most maniacal laugh? I feel like Shadow has done a laughter before at some point. Oh yeah. At the end of Shadow the Hedgehog, there's a maniacal laugh that Shadow does in one of the dark routes. I am Shadow Android. This is who I am. There you go. And that's me doing a bit of an impersonation of a Shadow laughter. Voicing Toad for Mario is kind of painful, I'm not gonna lie. Door stuck, must find something to pry it open with. Multiple ways of getting it open, like asking a specific miner to use his pickaxe. Why are you asking miners for their pickaxe? Finding something in a detour in a way previous room that you may or may not have already picked up. Or find a lost pickaxe at the end of a hall with a mandatory enemy fight in the way. Merry Christmas, Porky Minch. Much love to you. Most other NPCs in that floor can't be bothered to help since they don't need to go open the elevator. I don't remember how it came out about, but one night I was brainstorming for 2 potential mines puzzles. For the elevator, I wanted something that had you interacting with the world outside of the puzzle bonds itself, with multiple ways of figuring it out. Now I feel like the true Shadow the Hedgehog is talking right now. Absolutely. I told you, I could do a pretty good Shadow impression. It's actually not a very good impression, but I'm just trying my best. We crave for the mines. Simon Anderson, creator of Owlboy and fantastic pixel artist, was a big influence on me throughout the development. The mountains in this scene were inspired by some he had drawn around this time that I was enamored with. Somehow the original idea was to be able to skip the whole oasis by running to the right. Fun to see the minor differences and major similarities from drawing to final game. Aside from Nothing But the Truth and an alternate a take on the cafe theme was used to pitch UTY in 2016, making it one of the oldest ideas for the game. No, the cafe. That's a very good cafe. Reminds me of the Snapcube Fandom Shadow in a good way. That's a high honor. Snapcube Fandom Shadow is a very good voice. The hall at the end of the Oasis Valley was going to host vendors at one point. But by the time we got there, I felt there was enough NPCs. Didn't want to cram too much content into the town, seeing that the Wild East was right around the corner. I would have loved this market. Oh, that would have been great. That would have been such an interesting concept. 10 memberships gifted and they all went to lurkers. It should have been me, not him. It should have been me, not him! Oh, the free hugs guy would have been a vendor. Oh, that would have been amazing. I would have loved that. I would have loved that. A worm selling apples. Shout out to the lurkers, though. I know y'all don't be chatting in chat, but lurkers are just as important to the viewership as chatters are. The Wild East. We got 4 more minutes of Shadow content, by the way. Thank you very much, Chris. I appreciate it. From the start, I wanted a western town to be a big part of the game. I mean, with the nature of the protagonist, it basically writes itself. The wait wasn't easy, but I believe the moment we reached the Wild East was the moment we truly became confident in ourselves as game developers. Way back in 2016, I made the very first concept art for the Wild East, as seen above. It's pretty ass. But I was very grateful to be given the chance to take another stab at it years later to design the final layout. Blender doesn't want me to save my render. Oh, that is a pain. That is an absolute pain. I'm very sorry. It's illegal now not to pin Chris for obvious reasons unless if they don't comment. Thank you very much, Chris. And thank you very much, Cosmix. I know that Cosmix was the antagonist in this war, but truly, Cosmix is making the streams better with each donation. So thank you, Cosmix. Would Chomic best Shadow? Easily. There's only one furred animal that reigns supreme above all life forms, and that would be Chomic. Do the future. Which future, Sierra? I would love to know which future you're referencing. Many ideas for buildings and scenery were tossed around, such as a schoolhouse and gallows, all with potential for fun gags. However, we had to rein it in. Our ambition even led to the cancellation of a fourth climactic mission due to the area growing lengthy by the end of the third mission. I think Starlo knows a little something about that. Very climactic indeed. Starlo's house, the saloon sketch, saloon mock-up. Very glad that the saloon evolved from this mock-up right here. Fire in the hole. Next do the future after this. I'm not sure exactly what that is. Is Shadow doing the stream only for the next minute? For the next minute. Dramatic cowboy duel on a path of Swiss cheese. I like the way this one letterboxes in your fight vertically. Unless it's a farm. Oh, it's a ranch unless if it's a farm. Of another gift, are you gonna Deku? Only if it's one membership. And I'll do it for 3 minutes instead of 5. Just so that it controls it a little bit more. This is peak YZB stream for real? It's more of a shadow stream. It's only peak because I, the ultimate life form, have graced this stream. UTY Gate. The name of this piece became ironic when the big Saroba Starlo scene that takes place here leaked via GiffyCat, uploaded in 2019. Alright, it's been 10 minutes. Goodbye, everyone. Until another 10 donations. Goodbye. Ooh! What have I walked into? You getting gifted a membership, my boy. And thanks to Chris, I did the shadow voice for 10 minutes. If I see another dang membership donate, I will without hesitation donate again. What a threat. Thank you, everyone. I really do appreciate the donations. I really do appreciate the donations. Wow, so the Saroba Starlo scene was leaked, huh? In 2019? That is crazy. We didn't find out until 2021, panicking and questioning if anyone from the recent playtest leaked the information. How silly we felt when we found out it was our fault? What? How did they leak it by themselves? Gonna make a giveaway to my toilet? Sounds good, dude. Hotland mockup, Hotland concept art. It's hot.png. The Steamworks were originally going to be part of Hotland, not shown in Undertale, and we called it Hotland for almost 2 years. However, the more unique ideas we came up with, such as the color palette, and a focus on a factory environment, it became clear that the area was going to be something much more original. Did you open it, Dusk? Steamworks concept art. It didn't take long to nail down the look of the outdoor area. I do love the pink. Tired as fuck right now? Rest easy, hero. This was one of the few environment-focused pieces I made for the game. For Steamworks, I was pretty excited to draw some technological landmarks, as seen with this bridge leading to the factory chemistry wings. It's a bit fancy for the dilapidated Steamworks, but the perspective change is still cool. Who's this guy? Who's this little fella? Have you played Hollow Knight before? I have not, but I did buy it for the winter sale. I did buy Hollow Knight for the winter sale. I have a list of games that I do want to play for the next year. I waited much longer to make the Steamworks map compared to the other areas so we could factor in concept art and narrative points. This gave the area much better pacing and purpose in the long run, making me wish I took this approach with the rest of the game. But as I said, we only truly found ourselves around the Wild East. Better late than never? I'm going to die? Oh, it's not rendering, dude? I'm sorry. Oh, Starlo was supposed to find you in Steamworks. And access the... Oh, wait, no. Hold on. This is the Dunes Gate. There we go. So I guess Starlo was supposed to be the one that was trying to find you earlier, huh? Hollow Purple, yeah. Hollow Purple. How does Gojo's English voice sound like? I've never heard it. I'm gonna go to my Broly Boost dealer real quick. I'll BRB everyone. Snap me one, please. Stream chat is broken? It shows on my end. That is a beautiful shot. I love this. I love this very much. The power-up sequence and the Steamworks as a whole were mainly inspired by the old Aperture chapters of Portal 2, which some have picked up on. Oh, that's true! The second inspiration, especially for the unnerving Axis moments, were the sci-fi horror elements of Metroid Fusion. I did get some Portal 2 vibes from here. That's awesome. No, save your money, Cosmics. I really do appreciate it. I really do appreciate it. Save your money, my boy. This is Christmas. Enjoy the gifts that have been bestowed upon you, you know? Imposing structure. Hey, Marcus. Why is he be the Sigma? You're the Sigma. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. It's the season of giving and capitalism. So true. Oh, they did get the inspiration from Portal. This is so epic, right? I know. Really, really cool stuff. I'm telling you, man, these art books, you really do glean a lot from the development process. It's amazing. Let's go, one guy. Very happy for you. For the incredible amount of unique tiles the Steamwork has, you don't notice it very much. Reusing floors and walls definitely helped keep it feeling uniform. Very good. This looks like a shuttle loop from Sonic. My day is going very well, Dusk. Thank you very much for asking. How is everyone else's day going? I just scroll back in the VOD where I was gifted, and oh boy, have I missed some voice acting this stream. That's why you gotta join them streams, boy. By the way, thank you very much for joining the stream if you are watching. If you do enjoy the stream for whatever reason, be sure to leave a like. You want to stick around for more, hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell as well so you're notified of when the next stream is. But the best way to be notified is to join the Discord. Link in the description down below, and it should also be pinned in the chat. And if you want to support the channel in any way, super chats and super thanks are also enabled. Thank you very much for the generosity of those who have already donated and gifted memberships. And speaking of which, if you would like to just buy a membership outright, they're as low as 99 cents a month, and you get access to more streams. Thank you, everyone. I'm gonna go. See ya, Angel. Take it easy, man. Merry Christmas. Bro, I was stuck fighting King Arthur the second time. I was stuck there for a long time, and I finally beat it. Let's go, man. Let's go. I forgot. You're trying to complete Sonic and the Black Knight. Yeah, let us know how that process is going. Let's go, Napster Rock. Very proud of you. The time promise. Cosmic. The first Steam vent room was the only one that obstacle appeared in the area until we did Steamworks polish in late 2022. I realized it was odd that such a reusable puzzle appeared just once when it could be iterated on, so a few rooms were remixed and added so the vents got more use. My first pass on the chase room was way too short, or not short enough, depending on who you ask. I suppose so, huh? I think it was perfect length, to be honest, in the final product, so I'm glad that they were able to find a good balance there. Question of the day channel on the Discord would be cool. That would be nice, actually. That would be nice. The greenhouse was created from a need to house the area's mini-boss, Gardener, and to show a source of the strange overgrowth sprinkled throughout the Steamworks. Once the energy crisis aspect was added to the lore, the plants were given a real purpose, besides looking neat. It all tumbled into place quite nicely, I think. I love the greenhouse so much. It looks so unique compared to everything else in the game. It was also 2 days when I was still on King Arthur boss, and I beat him right now. Let's go, man. Perseverance. I love that. This looks... hold on. This looks like hold on. I want to zoom in, but I don't want to... hold on. Let me see. Okay. 34.6. Okay. I'm going to keep that. This looks so much like a Zach Hadel little guy. That's funny, man. That's funny. Let me see. If I put 0? Yes, it will. Perfect. Taco Cat Goat Cheese Pizza. So true. I've always said that. Looks like some Pale Garden stuff from the new Minecraft update. Very interesting stuff. 1:12 a.m. in my country. Napster Rock, thank you very much for joining us late. Making a cooking baking channel for the chef's baker of the oven could be cool. I've been asking for this longer than RDR2. No, you're right, and I really should. Honestly, Now that I have a little bit more time on my hands, I could probably work on the Discord myself instead of just waiting for Cabby to do it. Not that Cabby is a wonderfully hard worker, and I really appreciate everything that they did to build this Discord from the ground up. I really do appreciate it. However, I am someone who is lazy. I have just been asking them for favors, and I feel so bad. I should pay Cabby. I do offer to pay Cabby, or at least I have said that if you need compensation, let me know. But we have not discussed those terms yet. Did I miss something from you, Monofet? Is that why you're doing Sonic Prowler? Sonic Prowler. So I think Sonic Prowler has been available as an emo for a year at this point. As well as Sonic Prowler and Molotov have been here for at least a year. Shout out, man. I love these emotes so much. Anyway. Greenhouse boss room. Tiles set the path. I want to see concept art of the gardener. Split path ideas stem from an old Snowden map shown earlier where two directions would result in different experiences, but the player could only choose one per run. It didn't work there because there was too much we needed every player to see, but the Steamworks presented a good opportunity to shake things up and gave more exclusive content to different routes. Meltdown, the doors melt. Interesting. Hermit cave. Oh, the Hermit! This is really what monsters look like these days. The Hermit was actually one of the two proposed designs for the Steamworks mini-boss, with Gardener winning out in the end, and leading up to the creation of the greenhouse area. Oh, that is so interesting. Wow. That is so interesting. You know what? Can I F11 this? I might be able to just full screen this, right? No, I can't, unfortunately. Saroba. Factory puzzle. There's a certain aspect to prequels that I enjoy, where they answer questions you didn't even know you had, or maybe even cared to know. Small details or backstories or overlooked aspects of the original. Where did monsters get their home goods? Where did G come from? Oh, and they're trying to answer that. I didn't really think about that, but that's interesting. Does answering these questions matter? Not really, but small things like that really help to flesh out an established world. I agree. I love that. I love that. Control concept, steam path. Saroba. I know, right? Whoa. Access battle concept? Why is this so glitched now? Oh, good lord. Why is this so glitched? That's funny. It's hilarious. I was inspired by the Dingle Dial. Oh, the Dingle Dial boss from Crash to Insanity. Oh, wow. I didn't even think of that. To have you and Axis' final confrontation to be set in a dramatic, fiery boiler room. Oh, I love that. I still think the final background could have been executed better, but it was also more or less the first full room background I sprited for UTY, and I think I handled the later ones much better. That's always interesting. It's the season of giving memberships and doing the Deku voice. Absolutely. Hey. Hey. Ah. Endgame. Apartments. Hotland was always where things were gonna end up. We never wanted to use Undertale content as a crutch, but of course it had to be present. Our choice of being conservative with such things allowed the moments when they do show up to be impactful, so we leaned into nostalgia for the elevator entrance into Hotland specifically. And ended up feeling more earned than cheap, which was nice. Definitely one of my favorite moments, as is mine. If you go back into the streams itself, I did have a pretty pop-off moment when I started hearing that music. It was super fun to revisit a familiar area and come up with differences to account for events that haven't happened at that point. The new house room being a particular favorite if you know moment among the team. It's a shame we only got to do this kind of thing with a few rooms, but that just made it more of a treat to develop. I think it's tastefully done. Too much of it would have definitely... It would have made the identity of Undertale Yellow more tied to Undertale, and I feel like this game stands alone on its own. Standalone on its own. You know what I mean. Final concept with Martlet. Walmart? Wait, don't tell me Martlet's initial name was Walmart. Walmart? Sick roof stuff here. I can still remember an email chain from day one of development where Pippi, our other writer, and I came up with this scene of Martlet meeting you on the rooftop of MTT Resort right before the final boss. It was so cool to see one of the few surviving ideas from early 2016 come to life in 2021. Amazing. Wow. Ideas truly never die if they're really that good, huh? Surviving for 5 years. Pretty crazy. Screenshot from a test animation of how the overworld sections of the Flowey fight could look. One of the many awesome mock-ups Dave made throughout development. Whoa! Overworld gauntlets being sprinkled into the fight was an old idea from 2016. I thought using the world as a bullet board would be really cool and an original twist. Then Deltarune dropped. Yep. Look at this. Look at this shit. That is insane. I love becoming a lurker. I'm telling you, man. Lurkers are just as important. Lurkers are just as important to the health of the channel. That's pretty insane. What is your O? What do you mean? Did Angel get membership? Angel? No. Angel did get membership. Yes. What is Clover's blood type? O positive. When making this sprite, we experimented with using Drawpile to have multiple artists sprite collaboratively at the same time. As such, I did the sprite for the house while Figburn did the fence and garden layout. Fortunately, we found ourselves that something in Drawpile had caused invisible extra colors in the sprite that then I had to manually remove an Ace sprite. Fun times. Damn. Crazy. Soroba's Mansion was a very fun and interesting thing to lay out. Dude, you know what? Considering that they're not too far from the dunes, I always considered Soroba's Mansion as like one of those like huge houses in Texas that are like affordable, like compared to the rest of the country. But Soroba and her husband, they definitely give off like Texas couple vibes, you know what I mean? Clover's blood type is jaundice. I think that is the actual answer. Yes. Piss yellow. Soroba's Mansion, I already read that, excuse me. Let me see. On top of coming up with the ideas of where to hide the secret study, I wanted to hide a lot of world building in various nooks and crannies. Kanako's room also had a lot of the secret lore implications for the keen eye to find. My other favorite tidbit is the Founder's Crest mirroring the phases of the final boss battle. Oh, interesting. Secret study, the kitchen, which they didn't put, the closet, locked. Kanako's room, interesting. Master bedroom, normal study. Don't judge me, but what's Undertale Yellow? I'm not going to judge you for that. But Undertale Yellow is a fan game that was developed and inspired by Undertale. However, it has its own set of characters, its own lore. Lore that helps to explain a bit more of Undertale, but it has its own story. It is, in my opinion, more of a refined work than Undertale. It builds upon what Undertale does, and I think improves upon it. And it's a very fun time, and it is free. So if you would like to try it for yourself, just go on Google. Type in Undertale Yellow. It should be the Game Jolt page. The safer way to find it, however, is to go on Blue Sky or on Twitter, and then go to the Undertale Yellow official page, and then they should provide a link there, in case if you want to find it for yourself. Just made a mock-up of the minigame in Scratch. Gonna send a link in promotions. Sounds good? Sounds good. Just be sure to tag me in it, and then just let me know when it's there. I think I peaked with Shujin's underground study. I love the subtle changes between the normal study and the true study. I snuck a lot of visual storytelling in it. Access prototypes, broken soul jars, and research. I even added a poster of the underground that tracks the soul's locations throughout the underground's history, with Shujin purposely pretending that he didn't know where the integrity soul was. Whoa! No more secrets.png. Dude, that is a sick-ass file name, dude. I love that. If it pass out because of no Broly boost, reasonable. What's up, Journey Cat? Merry Christmas. I wish we could have explored New Home further, but we didn't want to distract from the pressing matters that occur in the area. So true. A very normal piece of concept art of New Home. I love the gray and yellow color palette. Oh, I love that. Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa! Hold on. What? What? Good lord! Was that supposed to happen? Kind of looks like LA Noire a little bit. Wow, if there was any more reason to hate Soroba, huh? Damn, crazy. I wanted to loosely base the area of what we already kind of see in Undertale in 1800s architecture. Big and imposing buildings with limited street light technology. It was very cool to bring an area from UT to life that you normally don't see. The Roba has a gun? The Roba has a gun. They made her American. Clover went to London. Nah, Soroba, we need a knife, not a gun. This is American. This is quite American. Soroba on home security, for real, dude. For real. Para. This is probably my favorite contribution to the game. I always enjoyed fan art depictions of the underground put in a tangible geographical environment, and so I wanted to capture that in UTY. I think they succeeded tremendously. At this point in development, I was also trying to use color more deliberately and symbolically. When you enter the room, yellow is the only color present, but as you move up, the pink of the cherry blossom tree overtakes it as the sole color in the scene. Interesting. Ah, character. Clover got shot on O block and now it's called C block, bro. Clover, I told you, don't get involved in gang activity. Mount Ebott is in Texas all of a sudden. Hey man, listen. I'm sure it snows somewhere in Texas. We just don't know it. Or maybe we do, I actually don't know. I actually don't know how often it snows in Texas. Anyway, characters. Clover. Clover. Where am I, Clover? Yeah, my boy. Or girl. Or they, them. When people ask why the yellow soul, a few reasons come to mind. Jaundice. The simple reason is that it is, or was, presumed that they got the furthest in their underground journey, more game. The stronger reason is their aesthetic and soul trait. The Western angles seem the most fun to explore out of the Fallen Children, and the idea of justice, I almost read jaundice, justice lent itself perfectly to the themes of Undertale. They felt like a natural choice for the full-length prequel. Oh, they would have been blonde? Interesting. With a cowboy hat. Clover was originally based on Frick's sprite, obviously, but after a few builds in the reveal trailer, something about their proportions felt off. So the design team put their heads together and ended up with a version of Clover I wouldn't want any other way. Neither would I. I love Clover's character design. I said this out loud when playing Undertale Yellow, and I said, now that there is some dancing that'll get you laid, let me tell you, and laughed really hard when I saw Clover dancing. For real, dude. Look away for 1 second. How do you feel about the final duck song? What is the final duck song? What is the final duck song? Minigame concept for one of my games. Game Boy style game. Here, let's check this out real quick. This project uses cloud data, feature that is only available to signed in scratchers. Up, down, left, right, Z to fire. Space activates Game Shark menu. When active, you cannot achieve high scores. Interesting. It's kind of like a little arcade game, huh? Can you charge up the shoe? God mode. All meteors to be max power. Move fire cooldown. Is this original music that you made? Oh, damn. I guess I don't have... No, the money will be used for copyright. No, I think... Is this copyrighted music? I don't think so. And also, membership monies doesn't get used for copyright. It's just literally the ads. So, we're good. Down with Apple, I say. Down with it. Where's this music from? I won't be able to use it then, in that case, if it's copyright, but... Very interesting. Very, very interesting. Where's this music from? Oh, I made it? Oh, we're good. We're good. Here, I could get this right there. There you go. Okay, shoot. Hold on. Let me see. God mode, let me put this one. 1994. Oh, the music. Oh, damn. I guess I did have... I thought that was all meteors to be max power, remove fire cooldown. God shot. We're going back to the Atari for this one. For real, dude. For real. Very good stuff. Very, very good stuff, Alex. Very, very happy to hear that. Very happy to see that. Arts and crafts. Let me just see. Ooh. Yeah. Monofet. I love that. I got to play Hollow Knight, dude. I got to play Hollow Knight. Especially if that yields more Monofet original artwork. Oh, that's amazing. I love that. Shout out to Monofet as always. Shout out to Monofet. Thanks, of course. Thank you for sharing that with us. Keep us updated. Keep us updated. All right, here we go. Let's keep it going with this more concept art stuff. Let's see. So we got, oh, this is an interesting artwork of them. Huh. Snow, step, meeting, clover lid. When RDR2? Very, very soon. I do plan on playing RDR2 very soon. Although I might, sometimes I want to like play it, but I can't stream. So I've been thinking about maybe just like recording videos. Around the time of the Snowden trailer, I was trying to figure out how to consistently draw Clover. Today, I now realize how evil the hair is to draw at different perspectives, but it worked out okay. I think it worked out fine. Trait: Justice, Weapon, Gun, Defense, Hat, Clover Sheet. Try to make this look as much as the overworld sprite as possible, as a contrast to Figburn's more stylized portrayal. Also, I had broken my knee a few days prior to drawing this, so I rushed a few areas like the bandana, so I couldn't get back. So I could get back to bed. Ouch, man! The dedication. Drawing stream when? Oh, I would love that if I could actually draw. What is this? I kind of want that as an emote. I love that. Oh, a snow hat, a Slurpee hat, and a hard hat. Oh, I would have loved that. One of the last concepts for the entire game. We're looking for new upgrades to help players have more armor in the game just in case they miss some in the shots. We also wanted to change the award for Slurpee quests so any route had extra equipment, even though you never see them. I drew concept art anyway. Did you know that the original reward for Slurpee quest was just coffee beans? Dodged a bullet, literally. Dude, crazy. Believe in yourself? So true. Lubriction actually giving you good advice. I love this. Love this concept art. Flowey. What? What? Why do you look like that, sir? Hello? Why did Flowery? Who gave Flowey the Broly boost? Who gave Flowery the blurry boost? The blurry boost? Flowey, that's just flower, bro. This is Flowey if you like find him in prison. Clover got involved with the mafia. Good lord. Flowey with creatine powder. Is Cosmic's gonna do it? Is Cosmic's gonna do it? Flowton the Destroyer. Steven Universe Future Cactus. Flowey stole my Broly boost. That son of a bitch. I knew something was up. From day one, we were aware that the events and time frame of this game didn't happen in the UT story. Flowey most likely didn't exist when the Yellow Soul fell. However, we saw that stretching the canon made for a much more interesting experience. 100% accuracy would have been repetitive and predictable, so we took some risks. Tampering with Flowey was one of the biggest risks we took, but it's probably the best decision we made. The game just wouldn't be the same without him. I agree. What did System say? I saw that there was a message from System. Hopefully it wasn't anything bad. With Flowey being the secondary main character of the game, Flowey being in a pod is wild. Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, that is interesting. Flowey being in a pod, excuse me. I can't get over that face. Why is he like that? Oh man, that's crazy. With Flowey being the secondary main character in the game, we knew he had to be one of the final bosses. However, trying to follow up Omega Flowey was a tall order, so it took a lot of brainstorming to get it right. Good lord, man. That final boss fight in the neutral route is something else. One of the most imaginative boss fights I've experienced in a while. Chat, do I add the big shots to the game? Always. About to play some Fortnite on Christmas. God, I love America. So true. Flowey being in a pod is wild indeed, System. I am planning on playing Marvel Rivals. I don't know if I'm going to play that on stream, but man, that game looks fun. That game does look fun. My cousins play it too, so I can already have people to play with. Oh man. I don't know though. I don't know. I was kind of into Overwatch in 2016. I wasn't the biggest fan of it, but I was still playing it kind of just casually. So there is precedence there. Marvel's pretty fun, I've heard. One of the ideas proposed early on was using colored sprites to differentiate the fight from other fights. Pretty funny, considering what we went with we went the complete opposite in the end, for real. The Flowey fight sat on the back burner until 2020 to 2021 when we got a much clearer grasp on that direction. Using slain bosses against the player in the form of distorted figures is a detail I really like. 100% agree. Gave some payout to players' actions in neutral considering we didn't have phone call endings. Bro was so flabbergasted we couldn't even say Broly boost for real, dude. Got room for one more in the squad? Listen, man. Possibly. YZB emote idea? Which one? Me pican los coco. Overwatch casually? I'm not spreading lies. That's the thing. Oh, what's the emote? Cosmics, what are you suggesting specifically? I handled the attack concepts for the first phase of the fight. I was pretty proud with some of them. In particular, I tried squeezing in playful but twisted nods to Undertale's mythos, like having Flowey attack you with the box full of kids' shoes and a disparity of sizes from Toriel's house, or an attack modeled after the special thanks credits from Undertale, except with all of the names replaced with Flowey. That's interesting. Bro doesn't want the smoke? Nah. I don't run away from a fight. I could do this all day. Oh, right, Melee! Fuck. I need to play Melee. So many games! Heart shatter like soul. Heart breaks. Crowd fades in. Distorted cheering. Whoa. Axis Soroba, I think. Dalv. Who's this one? Is that Martlet? Starlo. They were about to make Flowey into actual horror for real. I still think that they came across the horror element pretty well in the final build. I experimented with spectral audio for the fight, but it came across too try-hard. I didn't want to go full creepypasta. Oh, that's interesting. Wow, that would have been cool. I mean, yeah, I agree that it's a little too gimmicky, but you know, it's still interesting. Whoa, hold on. See, this is why I hate zooming in right here. See you, Lubriction. Take it easy, my boy. Love ya. The original idea for Flowey's boss battle was to use colored sprites instead of black and white ones. I thought we could do something a little more special, so I pitched the idea of instead doing the fight in a painted art style. I handled all of the hand-drawn gray Flowey assets and animation for the fight, which is quite the arduous task as I had to learn horse animation to get the clean result for the Flowey horses. Horse animation, whoa. I always hear that animating horses is very, very difficult to do. It's a very tall task, excuse me. Christmas didn't feel as exciting this year? I beg to disagree. I actually thought that it was quite exciting this year, in my opinion. That is a horrifying face. That is a very horrifying face. Geiga style? I just got here, what did I miss? Shut up, Lubriction. Version 1 of the final Gray Flowey. To make room for the play area, we decided to have him hoisted up by the vines instead of having a regular sprout. It became clear that we might have bitten off more than we could chew when pre-production of the specimen of Floweys began. But we wanted to see it through, as we saw a great opportunity to showcase and celebrate our team of diverse artists, Thankfully, the fight only took about 6 months to finish from phase 1 to the credits. All roads lead back to Adobe Flash. It was an animation style I was most familiar with, so for my Flowey design, I animated in a similar workflow for the teaser trailers. Full circle moment, right? Makes sense because his face is full of circles. Trypophobia. One idea from 2016 that always sat in the back of our mind was doing some kind of 3D Flowey for his fight. Thanks to Dead Cat, that idea became a reality. All the clay elements were designed in the same Blender file. Whoa! This caused a few headaches since the main add-on behind the stop-motion look was a bit unstable at the time. The final sprite uses two 16 color palettes to give a retro feel, one for almost everything, and one for the red weak point for visibility. Whoa, very amazing. Oh no, too.gif. We asked Gaz to make a cutesy Flowey at first, but then he said, "Can I try something?" It wasn't long before he sent the insane creation you see in the final game, and the team freaked out. After a first test, Fig came back with the ingenious idea to make each pedal and button unique. Oof, man. I was overwhelmed at first, but making Fig's patterns in Blender ended up being extremely fun, even if I had to scrap a few on account of skill issues. Early in the game's development, the team did a few dev team art collabs for fun, where we'd all draw a bunch of little clovers or something in our own art style. I'd never been very good in the realm of digital art, but around the time, I remember spending a lot of my free time, the good old days when I had free time, creating desktop wallpapers for myself and friends in a paper-crafted art style. So I decided to make that my contribution. Aww. Oh man, I cannot get over the insane amount of detail that they went into this. All in Blender, huh? And then to make it an actual, like, mechanic in fighting Flowey. Christmas felt so exciting this year. I almost fainted. Wonderful. I'm very glad to hear that. That's that holiday Christmas joy and spirit. Love that, my boy. Low Poly Flowey was the first thing I made for UTY. I have years worth of experience with doing N64 style modeling, and analog horror became a big thing in recent years. It just seemed like the perfect opportunity to combine that with Flowey. I've been learning to program off and on for a couple of years, and funny enough, this seems simple to try and make, so I made my own copy of the Flowey fight to show my ideas. I also love the stick bugs that crawl down the screen. They're based on GIFs that make it look like real bugs are on your screen, and I wanted someone to go, "Ew, what is that?" when they saw them for the first time. The crawl. Yeah, man, get stick bugged, dude. Get stick bugged, for real. Best part was the presents. Didn't feel the jolliness until yesterday. I will agree with that. I did feel jolly yesterday compared to other days. But I did still feel the Christmas spirit. Passing out from the holly jolly, so true. I love this idea, but it would have ruined the pace of the boss fight's game over screen. During the Flowey fight, there was a pitch for the similar kill screen like in Undertale, but the game would close and jump scare you with his beautiful face before it did. The face is also based on a nightmare I had of Flowey chasing me down a hallway. Oh my lord! Being so obsessed with the game like this and you get a Flowey jumps nightmare? We toyed around with different style ideas such as a rubber hose, 16-bit, and this Atari Flowey, but we had to narrow it down. Oh, that is an awesome... Whoa! Best Friends Forever.png by Arrow Artwork. That is a phone wallpaper if I've ever seen one, fellas. That's a good one. That's a heater. That's a heater. Dalf. The idea of Dalf basically came from what traditional monster did Undertale not use, which was pretty fun, seeing that we got to sprinkle spooky Halloween motifs throughout the dark ruins. I sometimes wish we made him more monsterish, but people seem to like him the way he is, so all is well. Old Dalv, huh? Hold on. I want to see that. Interesting. Very interesting. The vampire that's too good for this world, too. I hope that this is, for anyone who is an artist in chat, or does art, I hope that this is very inspiring, as the beginning of the book says. Just because, like, you know, you can go from concept art like this into creating a very memorable experience for someone in any medium. You know what I mean? What's going on with the size of the left hand? What is going on with the size of the left hand right here? Second attempt at the previous drawing months later. Still see this one crop up in YouTube thumbnails a whole lot. We didn't exactly know the right pixel dimensions for battles when first getting into development. In retrospect, Dalv didn't get much screen time as he should have, but we just didn't see much of a natural way to bring him back, considering how he needed time to reintegrate into society. Still, I'm glad Noodle got to design this adorable winter fit for backtracking to Snowden. I just oh, okay. This is it. This is it, fellas. This is it. This is it. This is the emote. This is the emote. This is the emote. I'm gonna screenshot this for later. I'm gonna screenshot that shit for later, dude. That's the emote. That's the Dalv emote. Get it? Dalv passing you the blunt is kind of peak. I love that. Anyway. Back when I made this piece, I was very inspired by the UTY demo. So much that I had to draw this loner guy. I thought this design was cute, but cool. Later on, I was lucky enough to have been tasked with making what I believe was Dalv's first official render. Very insane. Martlet! The role of female royal guard who was close to Clover was originally pitched as using Red from Undertale Red. For the sake of originality, it was switched to a Jane Doe who would ride a bird monster, then a bird monster entirely. Whoa! An alternate take on Martlet. It was briefly considered a design for a hypothetical sister named Kestrel, who would have been colored green and carried a mature and focused demeanor. A crowded cast in comparisons to Skeleton Bros axed the idea. Yeah. Whoa. My very first official concept once I was added onto the team. Very little of Martlet's design was thought up at this time, so even less so her boss design. Even less so her boss design. Wing blades? Wing blades would have been sick! Oh, I would have loved wing blades. Sisterlet for real. The redesign that we stuck with, it was made before she was a tinkerer, so she lacks an indicator of that character trait. A missed opportunity in retrospect, but that was a common trap we fell into in the early days, locking in before things were clear. I still really enjoy the design though. It suits her. Absolutely. It's very simple but very good. Especially her character portraits. Very good stuff. The final one especially. She had more of a bob here. Interesting. To have all our bases covered, I made Flowey filed versions of Martlet and the Feisty 4 to use in the Flowey fight. The Feisty 4 went unused for not being killable like the other bosses, while Martlet didn't make the cut on account of her showing up later in the fixed node scene. Coming onto development, I was under the assumption that the Flowey World segment was going to be a proper area-long segment and made many concepts of what a horror-style area could look like, using a desaturated and flat-colored palette and taking inspiration from Undertale's corruption programs of the time to evoke a chaotic, sinister atmosphere. Yeah, gore of everyone's comfort character, man. Something about faceless and eyeless, sprites. They always get me. That's why stuff like Sonic EXE when I was a kid, that shit actually scared the shit out of me. When you go to promotions, absolutely, I got you. Sonic Rush animation. Whoa, by one guy? Hold on, I want to see this.
You're blabbing about me, I'm my bad. The tenacity I hold is hard to break down.
Whoa, man, my second animation in Blender. Amazing. Hopefully this doesn't get marked as YouTube Kids. I hope that it isn't. I hope it's not. That's the way that you... Oh, man, that's amazing. Amazing. Hell yeah, one guy. Oh, I love that. I love that. Fantastic work. Fantastic work. That is a very good shot right here.
Look into my eyes. Now tell me the things you're blabbing about me. I'm my bad. The tenacity I hold is hard to break down.
Good stuff, man. Amazing. Amazing stuff. Amazing stuff. Let me give a thumbs up to that. Hell yeah, dog. Hell yeah. Good stuff. Good stuff. Final Martlet went through many designs before we settled on one, but it was always clear what feeling we wanted to come across. Like, what if Martlet reached her fullest potential? If she embraced the guard and took things seriously, what would things look like? Pepper in some space motifs and push things slightly over the top, and voila. Whoa, Final Martlet, huh? Oh, I know that she kind of becomes bigger, and, I like the color blue standing across, but that is a very sick design. Damn, I kind of wish that made it into final game. Oh, I wish that was in the final game. That's really cool. Scary Genomart. This is a little too over the top, although I do like the angel wings. The angel of the game for real. Check memes. Hello, Vorp. Day one. Hell yeah. Dusk and Vorp just chilling. I love that. I love that. Accelerator, welcome to the Discord. Love having you here. Emote idea. Oh, this is it. Oh, this is a pretty good emote idea. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. Although I am gonna go with the Dalv one. The Dalv one is just so funny to me. I really like this stuff. Accelerator, what, Matt? What's up, man? Yo, what's up? I saw that you joined the Discord. Welcome to the community. Love having you here. Among the team, this version of Martlet was dubbed Moral Martlet, or Martlet the Moral. Huh. Before this information could get out, the community took a word I had to Google when writing her text box and ran with it. Can't complain. Zenith Martlet sounds cool, indeed. An artwork calling card is my love for bird characters, especially badass ones. When I saw the original plans for this Zenith of a fight, I loved it, but I wanted to make it an even greater spectacle. My second week on UTY, I made a rough animation of the transformation, her new design that filled the entire screen, and fight opening, and it blew everyone away. Although I did it without permission because I got so caught up in the hype. So Sword gave me a slap on the wrist, but let it slide because it was cool. Remember to consult your team first, kid. Absolutely, dude. Why does Clover have 200 HP? Did it show that before? Oh yeah, why do they have 200 HP? I'm back. I was doing some random stuff. Welcome back, Napster Rock. This is good. This is also very good wallpaper material right here. I'm gonna need this in like 4K. Hell yeah, dude. Mark mock-up. Ah, there we go. Closer to the final design right here, if not the final design. Originally, I had plans for the final boss to have over-the-top attacks that were similar to the secret boss attacks from Deltarune. This attack is super cool and trippy, but didn't really fit Martlet's move pool too much, so it went scrapped. While making this boss fight, I was playing through Elden Ring. Specifically, I was stuck on Millennia. This fight was somewhat influenced by this, featuring many tight dodge windows and attack patterns you need to learn. For example, the claws having different delays before they swipe at you was a direct inspiration from Elden Ring. Oh, of course, that BS, man. The fight that made it into the game is heavily nerfed. It's heavily nerfed version of the original? Bro, no way. Ugh, imagine. I like the part where Clover says it's Clover in time and morphs into a 4-leaf clover. Literally becomes this. Literally becomes this right here. It's Clover in time. It's Clover in time, baby. Cutscene full health, 75, 35%. Martlet render, oh my god. Starlo. I'm gonna read this all in the Starlo voice. Although I came up with Starlo's design, he truly came alive as character by the hand of everyone on the team. He was always intended to have a try-hard but actually insecure vibe about him. Had to look at lots of pictures of Clint Eastwood. Did you see my suggestion? What was the suggestion, Cosmix? Could you write it again? The GOAT for real, man. I love Starlo. I think his design is the best in the game. 2 character concepts were pitched for our sheriff slot. This little fellow was cute, but the choice was clear when I laid eyes on the king. Where did you find the art book at? So you can find it on Twitter or Blue Sky from the Undertale Yellow official team account. And if you have trouble downloading it, because there were 3 mirrors available, but because so many people were downloading it all at once, they had trouble. Like there was Google would kind of stop you. I could show you how to download it if you have any issues. What's Blue Sky? Blue Sky is basically another version of Twitter, but a lot more boring and a lot less Nazi-like. You know, not saying that you need Nazism to make it more, enthralling, but both things can stand, I suppose. It reminds me of an axolotl. For real, huh? Banger, for real. I don't have Twitter. Here, I think I can. I don't think it would be an issue if I were to link it, because it is for free of charge. So let me see. Let me see if I can find it. Here, let me at least put the Twitter available in. I won't put it in the YouTube chat, but if anyone wants to download it for themselves, I did post a link to the X post, and then let me see if I could find it on Blue Sky as well. Case if you can't access it. There you go. For those that don't want to go on Twitter, the Blue Sky link is also available in the chat in Discord. Link in the description down below and pinned into chat as well. For the Discord specifically. Whew, I'm running out of breath. Merry Christmas, by the way. Merry Christmas, Fallen Sky. Thank you very much. I hope you're having a wonderful Christmas. Welcome back, Marcus. SMG4 does banger content. So true. Oh, this suggestion. Yes. Cosmics. I did see it. I think that could work for the Discord at the very least. I don't know about the members, but I think this could work. Actually, you know what? Maybe for members, because a lot of people who become members are actually Undertale / Deltarune fans. So that could possibly work as a members only emote. That might work. Thank you very much for the suggestion. I appreciate it. Oh, Christmas tree. Oh, skibbity. Two character concepts. Starlo tweaks. Man, what a great character design. Love it. Whoa. Starlo Super Smash Brother alt colors. Oh, this would have been so lame. I'm really glad they went with the final design, though. I think it's perfect. Hey, Fortnite gamers in the house. If you're in, say I. I was there. I wish there was more to say about Star, but it was just kind of perfect from the start. He came together super easily. Give me a random character. SBO the Chameleon. Fortnite gamers in chat say I. I was playing through Red Dead 2 during Wild East pre-production. Good source of inspiration. The first idea for Star's fight was close to the mechanics in Muffet's fight, but it just didn't have the same punch we needed. Luckily, Day would come up with a much better idea. Who? Oh, you know what? You're so right, Fallen Sky. I should have done that. I'll post it in the description. SBO the Chameleon, dude. How can you not know who SBO the Chameleon is? Yeah, let me do. Undertale Yellow Artbook. I'm a member now. Yippee! Let's go, dude. Happy for you. There you go, Fallen Sky. Thank you very much for the suggestion. The link to the art book, in case if you would like to take a look at it yourself, is linked in the description down below. Pac-Man. See ya, Space Cowboy. See ya, Space Cowboy. Saroba. Is Camila the yellow? Who's Camila? Saroba went through a lot of different interpretations during development. The idea of her stemmed from creating a character who left the corn for Dal, even though it ended up being her husband in the end. For a moment, there was a character called the Puppet Master. Then it was a magic monster, and finally a Kitsune-based monster. Also, she was a human. She's a human here for some reason. That wasn't part of the plan. Huh. Well, this is the first. This is where it all started. The first concept I made for the game. Really? Whoa! Going off of the various notes and concepts for her from the other devs at the time, I also recycled a little bit of a previous Kitsune OC I had. Her tails were originally supposed to be hidden and revealed during the final boss fight, because that's the thing Kitsunes can apparently do, and she's the type to hide how powerful she is. Fox everyone finds hot. She's pretty hot. Well, not really. Betrayers aren't that hot. Having a more humanoid design as a base, I was tasked with the monsterifying Saroba's design. Gave her a more adventurous look compared to a more traditionally Japanese clothing style. Her eyes were very important to get right too. Very true, very true. Striking part of her character design. Whoa. I would have liked this though. For a time, Saroba was going to be much more cut and dry evil. The plot had something to do with her being a boss monster and wanting to live forever to see her research through. So to do that, she would kill Kanako directly, which would give her eternal life. This did not jive with some of the team, and yeah, in hindsight, it was pretty harsh. Too dark and edgy for Undertale. From that point on, we worked to make her more morally gray. I will say, Saroba does have a great character design. I tried making some pretty intense portraits for a lot of the endgame cutscenes, but they got reeled back a bit. I even tried pitching an idea that during some intense dialogue boxes they would be fully animated. People liked the idea, but the engine time didn't allow for it. Oh, that would have been sick. The unused animation is for when she tells Starlo to shut up. Whoa, man. That's intense. That is an intense face. I mean, I like the idea that you start off with something more intense and then it just gets reeled back. You know what I mean? I think that's the perfect way to balance things out when you're working with a team. The main reason Soroba was chosen for a no mercy fight over Starlo, besides characterization, was because we developed all 3 routes concurrently. While we were making Starlo's fight, we wanted to switch things up, so we jumped at the chance to make our first Soroba fight. Looking back, it all could have been handled with a more grace, as the no mercy route did become somewhat of an afterthought at times, but it's still a cool fight that shows the scrappier side of Soroba. I was a big fan of Undertale Yellow before I ever joined the development team. After playing the demo back in 2016, I knew Yellow was going to be special. I didn't know how yet, but I just knew. 6 years later, I somehow found myself at the forefront of helping design the game's pacifist final boss. Obviously, this was a team effort, and I worked off of a lot of existing ideas and writing that I like to think I really brought a lot to the table. Making the final boss for a prequel to one of the most acclaimed games of all time was never going to be an easy task. It needed to be emotional, intense, and animated, as I was possibly allowed to do. It was undoubtedly the most important task I was ever given in my art career, and I was ready for it. Just a big thank you to everyone who enjoyed it and everyone who put it together. Stream is still going? Yes, Librix. I haven't watched the Sonic 3 movie. I hope you do too. I hope you do soon. It's a very, very fun film. Soroba doing the boss thing. Possible members tonight? Probably not, because I do have work tomorrow, so I will have to go to sleep pretty early, and I will not be available. I will not be able to be home for the rest of the night, so probably not. But if it's possible, then I'll let you know. Calling card to the Arrow artwork design is a big and over-the-top hair. Soroba was no different. I thought her hair looking like tails would be a neat... Looking like tails? Oh, like tails. Not tails, the fox would be a neat subversion and design trait. This design has a lot of parts, so it was important to plan ahead and how they'd be sectioned off to keep everything visible. From there, Arrow's keen eye for dramatic posing and ambition led to the many great moments in the fight, while I was in charge of general cleanup. Originally, Sword wanted Soroba to stay in her cloak form, but I thought it was kind of limited for cool posing. The hidden cloak form did make for a cool opening reveal, though. Flyer. Why is it called Flyer? Flyer is giving flighting a try? What? Why is the Flyer text box here? Originally, the different phases of the final Soroba fight was going to have a unique pose. A ton of animations went unused for those. They had to reel me back so we didn't spend too much time animating. Oh, damn. Imagine if they were given unlimited time to cook, man. Soroba's fight had a lot of cut moves. Some ideas got repurposed, such as the diamonds that Clover can dash through. Oh, those were the worst. Those got reused from Martlet's final battle. I also remember really wanted ribbons to play a part in her fight. The attack that used them was added as a surprise that Cat and Spasco put a lot of work into. That put a big smile on my face. Oh, that's nice. This team really did seem to have like a lot of care and respect for each other, all bringing something to the table without overstepping boundaries. Soroba is a very emotionally charged character, and that gave me the unique challenge of shoving a lot of emotion into those tiny pixels. I took experience from hard moments in real life to really make those emotions feel genuine. Anger, sadness, regret, and desperation, taking horrible decisions or moments and trying to make the best of them against impossible odds. For better or for worse, is the human side of Soroba I tried my hardest to convey. That is beautiful. That is beautiful. Ugh, Axis, the worst. Early concepts for Axis were such a shot in the dark for me. For some reason, I was very insistent on him being humanoid and having a cute, angry face. I've yet to use a turnkey on the design. It's such a cute robot design quirk. His name is upon Axis because he's a security bot. Get it? Ha. Ha. What would be your honest reaction if you became an FNF mod? Probably kill myself. How did Angel get membership? They were gifted a membership by a lovely viewer. It was either Cosmix or Chris. My boy Axis. Axis was going to be obviously more dangerous with this idea for a crazy second phase transformation. That would have gained my respect for Axis. Would have loved that. We thought it would be more effective if he was like 90% silly so players could be intrigued when his darker side is revealed. I created this DJ robot concept while listening to the song that eventually became Axis' soulmate theme. Originally, I had no intention for it to be Axis related, but it became the blueprint for Axis's design anyway. Funny how things work. Did you get Smash Ultimate and play with the members? I do have Smash Ultimate. I don't know if I have the Nintendo membership account, though. That's the only thing. Also, my Wi-Fi might be ass. But that would be interesting. I think we did that once for members. I think one time there was a tournament thing for members, like a long time ago. I can't remember, though. Maybe it was on Twitch. I forget. It took so long to settle on a color scheme for Axis. Every artist was throwing their hat in the ring for a day or two, but nothing felt right until we reached a final design. Just don't ask a UTY dev about the Axis palette dispute of 2018. We don't talk about it. Damn. Ultimate Online. Disgusting. Vile. Yeah. It is hard to draw, to open stuff. It is hard to open stuff when my only point of force is at the back of my hands. This is just a joke sketch, much like the ones seen in illustrations and sketches, but I like the gag so much that I wrote a whole scene around it for neutral. The Axis fight went through several iterations. The first one was a breakout-style fight. However, I had trouble making any fun breakout-based attack variations, so the idea got scrapped and eventually remade into a final version. Mini-bosses. Decibet came from an old idea of Dao being able to transform into a bat. Oh, I love that. We separated them into two characters early on, but there's still a nod to this fact in his theme Fever Pitch, where Dao's leitmotif appears. Oh. Took a lot of trial and error to get the right design. With this one, Emma thought bat was a reference to baseball. We all died laughing. Oh, that's funny. As I said, it was an ordeal to find the right look for a poor bat. LOL. Ooh, what a scary face. This is a terrifying face. We did it. El Bailador. Because Undertale based its soul modes on a few different genres of games, we had to rack our brains to think of new ways to play. But it was tough to develop. I still think El Bailador's Guitar Hero mode is a really fun idea. Apologies to those who hate rhythm games. Yeah, I know. Name one Baltic country. I won't be able to, brother. I won't be able to. I'm an American. I don't know my geography. El Bailador asserts dominance. El Bailador stemmed from an old idea from a gecko-like mini-boss who had a samba rendition of enemy approaching as a theme. The fun sound of that unused track definitely inspired us to lean into the dancing angle. Feisty 4. Notably, most Feisty 5 members did not originally have cyan in their palettes, but was added in later when I was tweaking final colors to tie them all together. The shade of cyan was taken from early Starlobe concepts, but on him it later drifted into turquoise. So should it be swapped to turquoise on all of the 5 then? Every gunslinger needs their gang. Starlo seems a bit lonely, so adding a group of goofy friends was a great opportunity to heighten the shenanigans of the Wild East. Each member of the crew was designed by a different artist too. Ace. I was told to design a mysterious magician with his entire face obscured. I imagine he might have some type of slime underneath everything, but who could say? As a slime, I'm outraged. I love this design. This is so cool. This looks so much like a Sonic character. This could work as a Sonic character design. Mooch. There's an alternate universe where Mooch was in an Undertale Minecraft roleplay rather than Undertale Yellow. I think I prefer this timeline. She's grown a lot over the years, and it makes me so happy to see how much love this little gremlin gets from the fans. I'm glad you all love her as much as I do. Morai. My favorite extremely tall fish. Despite the name, they were originally meant to be piranha, with their color palette being black and orange or purple. This was a point where I wanted my designs to be more monstery, hence the webbed hands. I was undecided on their gender at first, but I'm glad I made the decision I did. Ed. While he was just a character on an NPC concept page off to the side with a shrunken down hand to fit, he later was used as a design for Starlo's right-hand man. Huh. What country was bombed in 1999 by NATO? Good lord. Merry Christmas, Sierra. Merry Christmas, Sierra. I hope that you're very much enjoying your Christmas with either family, friends, or with just spending it by yourself. Sorry, Pasha. I don't know, dog. I don't know. You're gonna fail that test, brother. Gardener. This is what I've been looking for. I love this. The desolate atmosphere of the Steamworks inspired the creation of Gardener. Being an emotionless guardian golem, there are definitely shadow of the Colossus influence in the designs, absolutely. Lifting herself up and tearing her own legs in the process showed complete dedication to the mission programmed into her. An attack referencing that Don't Step on Me leaves puzzle from the ruins in Undertale. Sorry, Pot. Yo, hold on. Yo. Yo. Me and Spasco worked together for much of the Gardener's fight. I'd create sprites and he'd put them on the same day. This was shortly after me and him had collaborated on a different project, so we worked very swiftly and efficiently when working closely. Spasco is the GOAT. Absolutely, dude. Next time you play Roblox, you should play Fish. What is it? Is it a quiz game? Macrofrog. This fight was definitely the furthest we went with absurdist humor. It was super fun to let loose and make something weird. Buff Frogget was originally a joke idea for Macrofrogget's sprite before being worked into the fight ending. I guess I got spoiled with this, huh? Fish is a fishing game I played. Did you like it? My puppies are running all over the place? Aw, I love that. Metaton. Oh, this is unused. Metaton and the producer. What do you think prequel? You usually think of seeing past versions of the character you love and exploring their past, and we did at first. We planned to include Metaton in his ghost form as a mini-boss, but quickly realized that if we wanted to include Flowey, it wasn't feasible, probably for the best. Whoa! That is crazy. This fight has such a cool theme? Absolutely. If you're just trying to chill, it's amazing? Hell yeah. This was an idea for a mini-boss to the mini-boss, Metaton's music producer. Wow, Metaton's music producer? I can't believe it. That shadow. There we go. Fuck Mouse got membership by Cosmics. Amazing. ¿Qué habías hecho? Chris, save us. What do you mean? I mean, it's just me, Deku. What's wrong with my voice? What's wrong with the voice that I'm using? It's just me, Deku. Chris, this is your cue. Why are you making Chris spend money? You know he needs to save the money. And besides, Cosmics really wants this, and I can only do what Cosmics wants, right? Anyway, I'm gonna keep viewer count dropped to 3. That's totally okay. I certainly don't mind. I do it for the members, not just for the... How's working at McDonald's, Deku? Well, I did see Bakugo, or whatever the name is for that fire guy. He didn't pay me the full meal. I actually had to take out money from my pocket and had to pay it for myself. We have 4 more minutes of Deku voice. This was an idea for a mini-boss to the mini-boss, Metaton's music producer. He made it all the way to the final game, just not in the state we expected. Enemies. The Flyer. Honestly, the Flyer is kind of the Deku in Undertale Yellow. Hey, at least you bagged a baddie, Deku Goat? Did I bag a baddie? Was I the Riz Master? I didn't read the manga, honestly. I didn't read my own manga. That shit sucked. An upgraded design for an old idea for to have Clover visit the core. I guess Chris can't save you guys now. Sorry, chat. Roram went straight to Spritey, no concepts. Evil ice cream. Can you make Deku say, Pero que Sigma? Pero que Sigma, Deku? Oh no! Wow! Real life girls! Que Sigma! Do you ever pay for your customers' meals? Because, I mean, most people don't pay anything to me when I'm on the register, so they just take their money. They literally just tell me, just put the fries in the bag, bro, and then they just skirt off in their mobiles, their cars. and I just take out my money from my paycheck and just put it in the register so I don't get fired. I guess you could say you really were my hero, Academia. What's that? That sounds like a terrible show. While we were thinking of fun things for the dunes, I pitched this idea of a flute next to a jar, and if you played it, a snake would come out and you could talk to it. Just a cute little segment like the umbrella in Undertale. I wasn't aware he became an enemy for a while, but I was very fond of his fight. Got 2 more minutes of Deku. Cactony was actually one of the first enemies designed for the game. See UI and cutscenes for more info. Well, thought-out puns are closely related to the essence of Undertale. I was happy to help contribute to the tradition. In 2017, the UTY team of the time held a monster designing contest, and I was already ingrained into the UTY community at that point. So instead of paying attention in my college class, I designed these awesome girls and won the contest. I ended up becoming friends with the whole team, and then years later joined it. What a crazy ride to see myself and these girls come so far. Deku, you fuck with Skibidi Toilet? Hell yeah. I just got on Fortnite and added the Skibidi Toilet backpack. That shit was peak. Why is Deku here, Deku? Because somebody donated a membership. I have 5 minutes of Deku voice to do. Deku, do you Deku bum when you find a gold scarf in Fortnite? It's so true. Skibidi Sigma Rismus. Isn't this just the antagonist for Deltarune? Chapter 3? Alright, 5 minutes is up. I mean, trust me. That's enough for today. Yeah, that's enough for today. I was gonna say, that actually does more harm for my voice than the shadow voice itself. The shadow voice, I can at least go a little bit in my higher register and just go, or my lower register and just use this right here. So it's not too tough. The Deku voice, I almost feel like I get lightheaded because I have to use my head voice. That voice sucks. Which one? The Shadow, Deku, or YEZB voice? Or all three? You lost 1K subs. Damn. The viewer retention wasn't that bad, though. Let me see. I should put up a timer next time. I dare you to become Shadow right now. Someone has to donate 5 memberships. How much for a fanboy voice? Isn't that just my voice? It was fun to create a special enemy who wasn't quite a mini-boss, but wasn't a normal encounter either. Plus, culinary attacks are always a good time. I love the chef bot. The chef bot is so awesome. Unused enemies. A Zoomber? Dude, we got Frankenbomb and Zoomber here. That's sick. I love that. Oh, Sink Sand. Oh, a quicksand enemy would have been really innovative. I would have loved that. Miscellaneous characters. The Quetzalcoons, huh? Oh man, I made this concept art in group drawing program. He looks so polite here. He wasn't supposed to be a fox like Soroba because it would draw similarity to the Dreamers. So he's supposed to be something else related to his foxes. Hence not a fox. His outfit here is inspired by Japanese and Chinese traditional clothing. The absolute fox in the universe. I think I picked pink because it evoked childish innocence, but I like the color she ended up with in-game. Something about her design I could probably spill. She does her hair in a ponytail to be more like her mom. Ooh. And her shawl is so she can stay warm in certain places. Interesting. Oh, Mo! Yeah! Fun fact, Mo is actually based on a real raccoon. During the summer of 2016, a raccoon broke into my attic and had babies. It was a whole ordeal trying to get them all out. Long story. Since my AC unit was also in the attic, I couldn't use it. That summer, we all started making jokes about the raccoon stealing my AC. And those jokes slowly transformed into the shady businessmen we all know and love today. I hate that raccoon acts is better. Damn. Boo! Someone boo this man! Boo this man! Just kidding. Each to their own opinion, no matter how bad. Ideas for possible shopkeepers, all without names. Probably won't ever get names either. Dina used to be pink before we realized we had too many pink, purple colored vendors. Dunked her in orange juice and jaundice. Ever since I first drew the chair guy in BC in 2019, I begged and pleaded with Master Sword every year to let him be in the game. Only when we were adding fun values did he finally crack and let me put him in. Aw, sounds good. I love the gun shopkeeper. I remember being so excited at the prospect of creating cute girl robots for Steamworks, so my first concept for Vendy was exactly that. Turns out, I forgot the plan was that she was just a vending machine, but the final concept became just as, if not cuter. Oh, I love that too. Puppet Boy. Where is this dude? Did I see him? Is he in the apartments? The only thing I had a solid idea for was the palette. I tried a lot of different directions with the design. We ended up merging a few of them for the final bits and buttons. Everyone else, even though she only appears for a brief moment, I like the new old fit we gave Toria. Oh, it is a new fit, huh? Slurp. His name is the most literal thing I could think about. He's a good boy. He deserves it. Ah, yes, the character and postal service game mechanic that spawned completely from me putting the rhyming words male and whale together in my head. We even decided to run with the theme of his rhyming name by making all of his dialogue follow suit. The question remained, though, how would a whale deliver the mail? The answer? Flying whale. Whales that fly are one of my favorite niche design tropes ever. The windfish from Zelda, whale lord from Pokemon. Okay, maybe there aren't as many examples of as I thought. No, but I really like this. Hey, that's good company. Windfish and whale lord. And now we got male whale. Let's go. Shout out to Sonic remixes that have late motifs of other Sonic games. Gotta be one of my favorite genders. For real, dude. Vsauce is such a grifter. What? Why are you calling Vsauce a grifter, dog? Why are you talking smack about my goat like that? Aside from being self-inserts, the band was inspired by KK Slider from Animal Crossing and the two musicians from A Link Between Worlds who play tunes from the game in their own style. That being said, my insert isn't even an accurate one. I cannot play the piano. I do not have swag. Minor dudes, just a bunch of little guys. Gonna be real, I had no idea where to go with this one. Nothing quite clicked with me until Master Source suggested we added a J. Jonah Jameson mustache design. Oh, I should have given him a J. Jonah Jameson voice.
Parker! Give me pictures of Spider-Man! Now!
Once we saw the fish design with the stash, it became clear that we had to jam that head onto the leftmost design. It all came together. Sandra, who's this? We wanted to include a few guest characters from other UT fan games to pay homage to the community. Aww. Unfortunately, we couldn't secure them all, but we got 2 out of 3. Nice. Cactulips. What could be back there? We may never know. I'd often make a full page of possible NPC ideas, going with the flow and drawing whatever came to mind. Some good, some not so good. For years, the only NPCs in the first saloon scene were sprited ones seen here. Fig thought the place was rather empty, considering it was supposed to be a happening place, so he added a bunch of new dudes to liven it up. A very good call. Vengeful Virgil was supposed to be the boss of the Wild East before the star was born. You would have stormed his mountain hideout and taken him out and his goons to save the town and earned the role of sheriff. Oh, interesting. Isn't that the guy that was trying to blow up a wall or something like that? We passed on the Hermit as the mini-boss, as it lessened the impact of the abandoned and monsterless Steamworks to have a mandatory boss encounter. Monster encounter, excuse me. Illustrations and sketches. Aw, Penila. Early on, the goal with much of the art was to imitate official Undertale artwork, but as we moved forward, I was finding my own style, my style as UTY was finding its own. In the end, I feel it culminated into a look that is both original and represents the spirit of the game. I agree. Every game needs key art, and I was lucky to meet our key artist Figburn right at the start of the development. That wasn't his job at the time, but over the next few years, he honed his craft to develop an amazing art style that became synonymous with UTY. From silly sketches to full animations, he was there through it all. I'm grateful to have had him as a dev, but more importantly, as a friend. That's beautiful. Justice. Over the nearly 8 years of development cycle, we kept our finger on the PR pulse, whether that was through Twitter, Game Jolt, or YouTube. We knew the game would take a long time, but we didn't want to go dark for years on end. So the talented design team would often make unique artwork to stay in touch with those following us. Aw. It was very cute to have UT and UTY characters interacting in an art piece. Back then, it felt very new. Let me see. It was very cute to have UT and UTY characters. Oh, I already read that. Trick or treat. Working on the red design is like working on Undertale fandom royalty. It was important to keep it both faithful and unique enough to do cameo justice. Oh, I think you can hear my dogs. 1 second, everyone. Meow, 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 meow. I love Sonic 2 music, man. Sonic 2 music is very nice. Very, very nice. See you, Napsterrock. Sleep well, man. Thank you very much for joining, and I hope that you had a great holiday if you celebrate. Oh, this is a whole this is a whole Martley comic. Oh, interesting. I'm late. Aw, I love that. I'm gonna be extra productive. That's cute. I love that. A nod to Temmie's Kickstarter artwork for Undertale, though we didn't have a character as large as Asgore for the background. Instead, we had Soroba there to cause infinite height disputes. 9 feet tall or standing on a stool. Call it. Back from McDonald's. Back from McDonald's, baby. Oh, I love the vines here. That is a very nice touch. Ah, don't celebrate Christmas? No worries, man. No worries. Obviously, like, that's totally fine. But I hope that you had a wonderful day anyway. I used to think of this as the game's halfway point, but I guess it's more like the quarterway point for some. Still deserves a scenic view regardless. Dark Ruins, Snowden, the Soroba mask. Wow, that's sick. I love that. 10K followers, thank you. Martlin and Clover, 4 years. Oh, look at that! See? Very relevant to today's stream. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, everyone. Hell yeah. Clover and Toriel. Card Cane. I walk a lonely road. I drew this during the ACNH craze in 2020, the only notable thing to happen that year. Oh, whoa! Clover and Undertale and ACNH art style. That's awesome. Undertale 5th anniversary. Ooh, access in a locker? Yo. Okay, that makes them look pretty cool. I think I originally only drew these to try to impress the other team members and make them excited. Both of these scenes were already mostly conceptualized and ready to be put in. This is making them. That's cute. I love that. W art for real, man.
This is Clover, a human.
I really wanted to capture our intended vibe of the scene with this drawing. In earlier versions in the game, there were far fewer NPCs around the saloon, so later we added more to fill out the scene and make it feel more bustling. Wow, this is so beautiful. Gang together. Yo, Clover with a drip.png. Yo, dude. This might be an emote as well. Sick, dude. I love that. I love that. Sword reached out and paid me money to make this thumbnail. He then hired me to the team like 2 weeks later. He could have gotten it for free if he had just waited. I'm really glad, though. I got the opportunity to make advertisement art for the game. I always tried to hide secrets and hints in the art for people to try and find. I'm playing Sonic X Shadow Generations right now. Dude, fun. Clover's the drip master. Absolutely. More Christmas artwork with Mo. Flowey is a star. Love that. Newsboard wanted the shooting star. But this is probably when they were still... Oh, actually, no. They're sheriffs already. And this at this point in the concept. I may make a new version of this later. I was kind of sad when I didn't get to include Soroba or Starlo because they weren't revealed yet. Where's Asgore? Toriel locked him in the kitchen pantry. Oh, damn.
Sans!
Sans? Papyrus? Alphys? Hell yeah, dude. Frisk? Aw, that's cute. Everyone's just enjoying their time together. Aw. Woof woof. I love that. I made Flowey Pog. Flowey Pog, dude. Wait, Flowey Pog. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, man. Meltdown. I love this art. This artwork's so good. I love the art team. What a fantastic set of people. Check Arts and Crafts, I got you. It's been the chameleon. Good job. I love this. You got his nose just right. Thank you very much, Potshot. Fantastic work. Updated the game. I'll check it out at some point later. Biblically accurate SBO, for real, dude. The animated trailers will forever be special to me. I initially envisioned them when I learned we would be able to do a live premiere at the Undertale convention, and I wanted to make it even more exciting. Birds. The harmonica. The Dunes trailer. Yeah. Soroba. Though it was originally a one-off, to me, the animated teasers helped define the second half of the game's public presence while in development. They all took way too long to make, though. A perfect adaptation of the game. It wasn't always unpaid labor with frequent burnout at GTY Inc. The team knew how to get a little silly, too. Little silly, too. The roadblock. Oh, no, dude. Oh, no. Oh, no. He's there. He's hollowing your jollies, dude. Clover in the Cloververse. Smash Brothers XUTY 2. Interesting. Ah, Clover Gunner. You got games on your phone? Of course I do. Of course I do. Number 1 cowboy, number 2 cowboy. I remember watching those trailers before the game came out. The hype was so big. Absolutely. I think I even watched one. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my lord. Literally how I experienced Undertale Yellow when I first played it. Wait, dude, what? Did they hate Dalv in development? Why are they doing him like this? I would scream if I could. It's so funny. Metallica. Yo, man, they were going silly mode. Yo, Sans! Did I take your spot? Who are you? Clover. Is this guest causing problems? No issues here, Sheriff. I was just on my way out. Who was that guy? Seemed familiar. Clover meaning Sans? I mean, it was alright, I guess. Whoa. How to talk to short people? No. Yes. As a short king myself, yes. Everyone should kneel down and talk to me. So that I can... Oh, this is fun. You got a real job, dog. It's not dress up, Mom. That there Fortnite sure is fun. A real robot. Oh my god, that's horrifying. Is that the whale? No, that's Moray. Oh, she got Moray. Oh no. Balalor style? Where's Alfie when you need him? Big oof. Oh no, they did the big oof, bro. No, Sans. They're still mad about they're still mad at Sonic for saying that. Don't say that, Sans. Big oof. Damn. Everyone's crying with Clover in the jar. Big oof. These all have sticker potential for real, dude. On God. Big oof. Oh man. Daddy, look! I finished another big drawing. Calm down, Kanako. Slow down. Look. All right, let me see. It's you. I drew you. What? It's very wonderful, Kanako. Great job. I'm gonna hang it over on my desk. Angels have mercy on me. Despite the various drawings in her room and the mask, I wish we would have shown more of Kanako's artsy side. Fun fact: this Shujin drawing is actually hidden somewhere in the game. Really? Interesting. I missed my shot, Clover. My one shot. The producer weeps. Surely one day he'll get his big break. His big shot. That silhouette. Where's the Sonic guy that what does shorts and every time it says Big the Cat, it says get out? Oh, Atari X? The one with the, like, the brain rot Sonic? Mori leans on in to rest up. Live startle reaction. Care for a dance? Live mas, die mas. Mountain Dew Baja Blast. 2 Crunchwrap Supremes. Unfortunately, Kanako kept screaming about Fortnite during class. What? Grounded? What's going on there? UI and cutscenes. We're almost done. We have about 50 more pages to go. Cactony was one of the first enemies designed and used in the first test enemy for the battle engine. I have accidentally left their sprites in the demo version, leading them to being leaked early on. The GIF was one of the first UTY-related GIFs that I would pop up in search for a long time. Honestly, I have no idea where the footage came from. I shared a lot of the funnier bugs as GIFs with the team during development. A lot of the devs were fans of the game Doki Doki Literature Club on release. As a joke, I turned our root picker debug menu into this. Oh my god. Monica's shitty debug menu. Pacifist neutral Geno N. Hello, Samuki. How's it going? Oh, we got Samuki with the Deku PFP. Oh no. Oh no. Not because we hate it. It's more so that it's on theme with the rest of the stream. I'll just say that. But welcome to the stream, bud. Ralsei was used at Ralsei? What? Was used as a test for swapping Clover's sprite set. In the final game, this function is now only used in a small puddle in the first Dunes room. Hey, Fire Princess, how we doing? They chillin'? Let's go. The color adjustments in different areas use Dead Cat's palette swap shader. Later on, I also put on Kanako time in the debug menu just for fun. Playable Kanako. What? For real? I also used Ralsei as the first test party member for the party follower system. Their functionality was inspired by Deltarune's party member system. No, Jake, there are only 6 viewers. That's totally fine. I honestly don't mind. I genuinely don't mind. I'm just here to vibe with people, you know what I mean? Bro, where's my UTY invite? So true. The UTY textbook was made so the writers could see if certain lines fit within a dialogue box properly. And also, I could just copy and paste entire batches of dialogue with the correct formatting for the code. Originally, I intended there to be more tools in the toolbox, like a cutscene editor, but that never came to fruition. What time do you plan on ending? Probably in about 10 minutes. Shader visualization program with typical parameters and includes backgrounds and effects from Earthbound, as well as a recreation of Undertale Barrier with a screen-wide glass-shattering effect. This fight was a huge undertaking for the programmers for the Bylor fight. Mr. Racer created the base fight we showed off in a video preview in 2019, then later Dead Cat polished it up to the final version in the final game. Why are you saying damn, Dusk? I'm like past my usual like streaming schedule. Gardener ensnares you. I could use any sprite I wanted for the win simulation, so I used the funniest one I could to think of surprise real to the theme. Torio in the back. I missed the DDLC mention. Damn. Oh, I wanted these backgrounds, dude. Oh, if I could find this MP4 somehow, I want this background from the Saroba fight. I wanted it for a stream aspect. Bored as heck? I get you, man. Oh, you finished your Lego, huh? Trying to finish the general route for Undertale Yellow. Anybody got some tips for Saroba? Patience, man. Just patience. That fight was BS. That was some bullshit, man. I don't blame you for that one. But oh, major tip that helped me. So you know, like when there are glass ammo is very helpful, and also like, you know, like when it's targeting you, right? So let's say that it has like, it's like a cross, more of a crosshair, right? Move to the area where like the arrows are not pointing at. So if it's like up and down, move to the side, right? Or anywhere else. And if it's like this to the X, move up, left, right, and down, if that makes sense. Merry Christmas, fools. Merry Christmas, Fire Princess. No mod suggestions right now. General Saroba is my favorite UTY fight. As a jaundice, I feel offended. That's just BS, man. Doesn't mean it's not fun. Patterns that filled Martlet's screened wings during her fight. No, really? Few tests to showcase 3D and GMS using sprite stacking left and object files right. Oh, this scares me. Palette swap shader was made very late in development in early 2023. Before that, we had unique sprites for each palette. I made it to simplify everyone's job, so we only had to top up a few sprites instead of, well, everything. Ooh, the Flowey menus. Ooh. Oh, I love this so much. Oh, I would love a diorama of all these. When pondering how to handle our main menus, I thought of repeating what UT did and have the bosses you spare appear below the text. Ultimately, however, I decided to focus on Flowey, since his saves are his. I love the cute dioramas Arrow ended up making. Honestly, Soroba is BS, and I'm scared of what Xenomartlet. Xenomartlet's more fun. Very tough, but still fun. Because Clover's neutral special is that they wielded a gun, it called for a new way to fight. The target mechanic came together very quickly. Not only does it represent the weapon, it creates a risk and reward system for players. The closer they wait to shoot, the higher the damage, but wait too long and they miss altogether. At some point, Clover had to obtain the revolver. It's a different gun model, so it had to work differently. Day's design was a smart way to keep representing the weapon while iterating on the first fight mechanic. Oh, I love these backgrounds, man. I need them in higher quality. Wanted a system for characters to contact the player, but felt like the cell phone from UT was a bit fancy and high-tech for Clover. Also Deltarune, right? Basically, how do humans talk to each other before phones? Sure, let's do that. I wonder what Blanco is doing these days. Maybe they had a modern logo remanding. The Dreamcast. Gag logos used before the real logos were designed. Epic Games. Oh, Epic Games developed UTY? Oh, interesting. Mew Mew. Our initial idea of having a space shooter arcade game very quickly transformed into being a Mew Mew game, slotting it nicely into the world. A game not unfit for a certain green casino. What's that? In my head, the minigame looked more like this, with every item available in the screen, but we changed it to be good. Of course, I love drawing, and especially love creation minigames. Something as simple as the ID minigame accomplished a lot in terms of pacing, character world building, and separating the neutral route from other routes. At some point, Deadcat made it possible to import images into the ID creator, the McLovin picture. Oh, that would have been hype. Mr. Screen was responsible for coming up with this puzzle, I swear. Oh, they know that they hate it. They know that they hate this puzzle. That's funny. Are you gonna die, Dusk? For in-universe images, I thought it'd be best to use the intro style and palette. Very true. They're snapshots in time. It makes sense to have the old sepia colors. This one was the first in-game depiction of Kanako made, so getting the proportions right was important. Gonna watch Sonic 3 soon? Peak, man. I love the Sonic. I love Sonic Boom, like the just the instrumental. So good. Let me raise that volume up just a tiny bit more. There you go. We were playing for the latter play test, where entire routes could be completed. I added these fun little cards to compare our statistics at the end of each run. Each route had distinct art and song to go with it. Cutscenes. I'll forever remember the day I posted this in the developer channel and seeing a swarm of all caps. Whoa, excitement. Looks kind of rudimentary these days, but I wanted to prove it to the team. It was possible for me to work with the intro art style. Hell yeah, dude. Wow. That is some major improvement within just 4 years. Everybody's abilities improved significantly from the demo to the full game. So in 2020, we decided to redraw the introductions to bring it up to our new standards. At first, the game was going to follow UT's simple style a lot more closely, using the original spin fall animation for the inciting incident. When we saw it in action, we realized what we're going to have to do to make an original animation for the right impact. That was the point we began to bring more of our own flavor to the game. And thank God they did, because man, the extra animations and the extra touches of detail and shading in this game, it makes it it definitely feels like a more than just an Undertale inspired fan game. You know what I mean? This is more or less how scenes were written and directed throughout development. If the scene was simple to follow picture, it went straight to spriting, and then was implemented into the game. Only the bigger set pieces require previs, which is why this section of the book is shorter than one might expect. Quick question: anyone else cry after seeing the pacifist route for UTY? Because I did. I was very close to welling up. Very close to welling up. When's the next stream? I'll try for tomorrow. I'll try for a stream tomorrow. Whoa, hold on. Lying dead. That go find help. I wish that was the final game.
Sans, what's with that face? Did I take your spot or something?
As a joke for our playtesters, Spasco put a Sans appearance in the game as a fun value. He pleaded with me to keep it in, but it would have raised too many questions and implications for the story, sadly. Oh, we were so close to having a Sans in Undertale Yellow. Damn, very, very close. I'm glad that ultimately they didn't, though. Glad ultimately it wasn't. It was cut out. Shut up, Librix. You can switch attacks. We needed a train, so I made one, just not the kind anyone had in mind. I tried to say it was on purpose, but no one brought it. A few times when working with complex scenes, I'd make an animated mock-up of the full scene in Adobe Flash to better understand what assets needed to be made and help the programs. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. Another Flash mock-up to understand the order of events here. Something people outside of development might not be aware of is how difficult it can be to get an idea from your head shared with others. Oh, I imagine. For a scene written down, two people can imagine entirely different scenes, so mock-ups always help confirm everyone is on the same page. Oh, that is very helpful advice, actually, if you're interested in any sort of development. Script mentioned a big flowy head, but Spasco and I couldn't find the sprite, so I made one. Sword's response will forever haunt me. Bro, what is that? Turns out we just had to do what Undertale did and scale the normal sprite. The echoes of another sequence is divided into two maps that simply teleport Clover around instead of loading separate rooms, a trick that most games utilize when they had to show different environments in quick succession. Did Axis say I don't want ass and I want revenge 2 panels ago? Wait, hold on. Did they? Yeah. Yeah, I guess he did, yeah. Good catch. I guess this is when we present our built girlfriend to him. He didn't want ass, he just wants revenge. Kind of hard. I kind of like that line. Oh, this is the creepy world. Defined silhouettes were pitched for the No Mercy ending, but I decided to go with more generic designs to not step on the toes of fellow fans aspiring to design their own fallen humans. Very fair? Sure, it was our game and interpretation, but at the time I already felt like Integrity's inclusion in the game was pushing things a bit. Didn't want to claim any more lore. In the original Asgore ending, Martland would have put up a bit more of a fight on Clover's behalf, and Asgore would have called the Royal Guard to escort her out, screaming and kicking for Clover as she's dragged out. Even though I do like Martland's persistence a bit more in the draft, Day told us it probably wasn't a good idea for Asgore to be so callous towards another monster's well-being, and it was a little overdramatic. So something a bit more subtle was done in the end. Interesting. Originally, Shujin's tape was going to be play out similar to the True Lab tapes from Undertale, but I really wanted to show Shujin's visual decline. It was perfect for the Lost Tapes' evil anime glasses tropes. The sprite anime art was inspired by the limited palette full art so that you would see in Cave Story. Oh, awesome. It was really fun to be able to go crazy on some animation that you would not really see in base Undertale. I wanted to make these moments feel more cinematic than other parts in the game, so we tried making the animations more fluent and punchier, even if it was a lot of extra work. It always surprises people though, so I think I made the right call. Day and I mulled over this particular part of Soroba's story off and on for years, trying to strike a balance of terrible mistake and debatable. Justice is often complex, so we wanted to create a backstory that could be fought for or against, much like a legal trial. Ultimately, it was meant to be a bad thing, but it did lead to a lot of discussion and debate whether she deserves forgiveness or not. I'd call that success. Absolutely. You could definitely condemn Soroba's actions, but you could still see where they're coming from, right? From the beginning, I knew we had to nail the ending from an emotional standpoint. It was to be the most important moment for the main character, after all. I thought about it for years, daydreaming, and in the end, it became one of my favorite directed sequences in the game. Awesome. An idea for an intermission scene during the credits. While we decided the less we show, the better. I bet this would have been a good conversation to listen in on. Oh, I don't care. This is going to be part of my canon. I like this. I like this. There doesn't even need to be any sort of like conversation bubble or anything. Just this alone does a lot to communicate. I was honestly surprised I got to do so much of on UTY's finale. Excuse me. I got to storyboard and animate a lot of credit sequence, among other things. You told me that I was gonna help. I was gonna help make my favorite fan game back in 2016. I wouldn't have believed you. When I made an edit of Arrow's mockup to figure out credit placement, we didn't have the music ready, so naturally I used What I've Done by Linkin Park. Let's go. Let's go. Scratchpad I used for designing the raft and the multiple considerations for its look. Raft City, Raft City. A test from when we were trying to figure out how to dispose of the raft for the last shot. The solution turned out to be what everybody does with incriminating evidence. Hide it in a pile of garbage. And then there's the end. Conclusion. Undertale Yellow is and will always be incredibly special to me, as it's probably special to a lot of people who have played this. Despite hardships, it gave me one of my best friendships, grew creativity, improved skill sets, and provided for people through charity. I got to work alongside amazing artists through thick and thin, persevering to the finish line. It's given me endless laughter and joy over the years, opportunities I would have never imagined as that 15-year-old playing Undertale for the first time. It changed my life. So were the 8 years worth it? I think so. We set out to do something not many people had done, and we made it. A little beaten, bruised, and lacking Dalv screen time, but we made it. Oh, thank you for reading. Absolutely, this was a complete joy. Oh, I love that. I love that. That's great. That's great. That's fantastic. This was a treat to read through, and if you stuck around the entire time, or if you even just popped in and just wanted to see what's up, thank you very much for doing so. This was a fun stream. This was very nice. Very chill. Very, very chill. And I think chill was absolutely the goal that you want when you're doing a Christmas stream, right? So, fellas, I think it's time for us to end it here. Can you do one more stream chilling? I gotta go, man. I gotta see my abuelita. I gotta eat some tamales. Gotta drink some ponche, some jugo de Jamaica. Just drop some on ponche right now, actually. Am I streaming? Absolutely not. Got family to do. Got family stuff to do. But do a member stream with my abuelita. That'd be fire. I would have loved that. This was a very chill stream. I'm glad. By the way, I love this new background. This background will be used up until the spring. Merry Christmas to all. Let me just give a shout out to people who donated and who are members, who are very generous. Obviously, we have to give a huge shout out to two individuals in particular who were at war today. Cosmix and Chris, thank you for the very, very, very generous gifting of memberships today. Truly a Christmas spirit. And shout out to Sorzan for becoming a member once more. Appreciate you, my boy. Appreciate you, as always. All right, fellas. Well, I think this is it. I hope that everyone has a wonderful holiday, that you guys get to spend it with your loved ones, or if you choose to, if you have to spend it by yourself, I hope that you know that you are not alone and that our community is always open to you. Speaking of which, if you did enjoy the stream, be sure to leave a like. You want to stick around for more, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell as well so you're notified of when the next stream is. Best way to be notified, though, is to join the Discord, link in the description down below, or pinned in the chat. I always notify when I go live. And if you want to support the channel, super chats and super thanks are also enabled, as well as memberships for as low as 99 cents a month. You get access to extra streams. But even without doing all that, I appreciate you for viewing, for watching, for lurking, for chatting, because you guys are the best. I really do appreciate you from the bottom of my heart. And there will be more streams before the end of the year, but I do hope that everyone does enjoy the holiday season. And I'll see you next stream, which could be tomorrow. Not entirely sure. But, as always, I'll be sure to let you know. Until next time, guys. Take it easy. Bye-bye. Merry Christmas.